and headed on in to the city of Yartar.
Yar, yar.
Yep.
A large walled-in settlement, just as much of a crossroads as Tribor, but perhaps a little bit more built up, given that it hasn't had to contend with the ongoing crises that Tribor always has to contend with.
Tribor gets like blown up every other year.
I thought that was Phandalin.
Yeah, Phandalin's the one that's always getting destroyed.
You know, it seems like a lot of towns have that history.
Man, this world's
broken down more than
fucked.
once.
But Yartar's doing good. Yartar's a big,
now.
bustling
Yartar
center of
thriving.
trade at the crossroad of many different rivers.
All right.
Cutting through the region.
Yartar, Philly.
See, You say Yartar's doing good for now.
For now, we're here now.
Yes, we're here, and apparently that seems to bring problems.
Oh yeah.
But you guys entered into town, quickly getting some directions from a large otterman with an eye patch, who directed you guys over to Midnight's Menagerie.
That was fun.
The lovely little magic item store run by the eclectic Tabaxi Midnight.
Love that guy.
I got
He
3 new
was
items to play with.
he was strange and pushy, and everybody walked out with something.
With our pockets significantly lighter than when we went in.
Yes. I think I still have a good amount of money on me, to be fair.
I'm fuck broke.
Let me see what I got still. I still got 147 gold, so I'm not poor yet.
Tribor.
Yeah.
Rest with an eye
And
patch. What?
while a giant footrest with an eye patch.
I should be sitting in my
Ottoman.
actual chair.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
But you guys looked for a place to be able to settle while you were passing through the city, briefly looking at the pearl-handed pipe, but deciding that was too rich for your blood, and going on to the popular adventurer-centered tavern known as One Foot in the Boat, run by Salazar.
One foot in the boat. That's nice.
Everybody got 2 different rooms. Slicing yourselves up to stay where you will.
Let's see.
And ultimately,
How does one
met up with
acquire
a bit
a
of
furry
food
girl?
and discussed the nature of
Hmm.
your new little dragon companion.
You can become, but if you don't want to become,
But while all of this
honestly
was ongoing,
valid.
Moss, having gotten
I don't know. You just kind of gotta be out there and be cool.
aims to consider,
You can meet him anywhere.
both the entire time gave Smash Face looks.
Social media is a good way.
But then also perked up at the passing mention of a Lady Everwind.
I'm
and
biased, but
her
VR chat is
elegant
nice.
party that she seems to throw every year, specifically inviting people of note.
Well, yeah, that's fair. But
Yes.
Are we noteworthy?
IRL at conventions if you're charismatic enough.
Are you?
I mean, I like me.
Considering that everywhere we've walked into, we're probably the strangest group of people.
Yeah, like even as far as adventurers go.
A drow, 2 goblin, a herringon, a lupin, a minotaur,
There really is no right way
and a
to
human in
meet
quotes.
girls.
Walk into a bar.
So many ways.
A very sultry looking human.
And the bartender's like, "Oh God, what now?"
Well, that's the thing.
You
This
can't really
the
force it
bartender of
either.
One Foot in the Boat, like this place is frequented by adventurers, so he just sees you guys as just like, "Yep, exactly what I'm expecting."
That's
Dude
fair.
does not
Anywhere
give a
else?
shit.
There
Well,
are
actually,
plenty of wrong ones. You're right.
well, you're setting up, but I will say before we get super into it, there is a couple of things that I wanted to do, but you can continue your setup.
No, the setup's basically done. You guys have kind of decided the things that you will and spoke amongst each other about various things. You are currently in your rooms in the tavern.
Okay, fair.
What do you mean? I am real.
I don't even remember what I was doing last session.
I know what I
He's
wanted to
staring
do.
at us mostly.
Actually, just looking for your dictionary. It's learning all sorts of new
Just looking
words.
up words. Just thinking of words that Moss has used, looking them up, and being like, "Oh."
Hmm.
I imagine at
There's
some point he
dozens of
looks up
us.
balmy because he's like, "No, they were all in on that one."
And it turns out, no, that's the real world.
It's like,
Word.
what is bombing? The dictionary's like, well, let me look that one up. I don't even know that one.
Or he gets an answer for it, like he gets the definition. He's just like, "Oh, well, that's lame."
Why couldn't they have just said that?
Why didn't they just say it?
Yeah, it's like
That's
balmy. It's
nasty.
like a little sweaty and clammy and but, and it's just like, why didn't they say that?
You could have just said moist. Everyone loves that word. No one would be put off by the word moist. Okay,
Moist.
I'm done with this bit.
Um, yeah, as everybody's settling and eating and whatever. It won't. But once they get the dragon sorted, and Moss has figured out that it consumes magic as well as violently attacks grapes.
It does seem to like grapes.
Um, he eventually ends up in the corner, just like scribbling in his journal as he's eating.
I'll stand shut the fuck up.
Meat grapes? Possibly.
Meeps.
Meat grapes.
He's scribbling in his journal. He's like going over everything that's happened and all the information that they know, and he's trying to like put together details. And he had an original assumption that they had attacked the Kitsune, and the Kitsune or when they were in the Feywild, they'd attacked
Lord Q.
Lord Q, and then in retaliation he got mad, and then they attacked Phandalin, and that's scribbled out, and it's because of that's because of anyone who's come into contact with Lurik
or Rack specifically.
or Rax, and then that led to the destruction of Phandalin, and then he's started to like beneath that he's trying to think of like places they've been. And then at some point as he's going through this process, he kind of like stops and just stares unfocused at the page for a moment. And then he his eyes go wide, and he drops the pen and sets everything aside very quickly, and he gets up, and I know that originally we had all been like hanging out in the one room, but after a little while, do you think we would have separated out, or do you think people would have stayed here for now?
I mean,
I do
Lurk's
have a
probably went and
plan.
found some like paper and something to like draw with, because he's gonna attempt to like sketch out the little dragon.
He's
Jury's
trying
out
to
on if it.
draw. He's trying to draw the
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah, just to like as it like grows, just like note down different visual differences.
Oh.
Too bad we don't have a fridge.
Shush.
Looking over his shoulder. Oh wow, look at that. We're gonna put that right on the fridge.
And like, just imagine Rax walks into the room, dictionary hands, like, salutations, comrades! I've listened to expand my vocabulary for usage of superfluous diction. Just snaps the book closed.
Without on him walking in, Moss is suddenly right up in front of him with a kind of not quite frantic but a concerned look, and he doesn't even react to that. And he's just Rex, I I know it was given to you, but I need to borrow your the tea strainer that Juniper gave to you. I need just briefly. I need to speak to her about something.
Yeah, just be careful with it. He'll kind of hand it over to Moss, and as far as he's aware, Moss has no idea what he just said. He's kind of proud of that.
Watch out for those
Moss
long
doesn't
distance
react at all,
charges;
just
they'll
like,
get you.
Fine.
He has far more important things on his mind.
Where he just
Fine,
kind of like
pull it
looks
over on
up
the
and
other
looks
guy.
over at him, but hasn't said anything.
On receiving the strainer, he'll just walk to the back corner of the room, and I mean, you just like open it and speak, right? That was how it had worked.
Yep.
Yeah, he does that. It just uh uh Juniper, are you there? I know you gave this to Rex, but I needed to speak with you.
There
He's
is a
shaking like
moment
a
of
leaf.
two of silence before you can hear like a shuffling, and then just hello, hi.
Oh, good. June. It's Moss. I know that you gave this to Rex, but I had need of it for the moment.
You sound nervous. What's going on?
Um. Well, I don't know what he's kept you what events he's kept you appraised of, but um since we've gotten back from the Feywild, we have um well, you remember the run-in that we had with the kitsune at the the festival, yes?
Yeah.
Um yes, well, as it turns out, uh they are uh in a sense hunting us. And more specifically, anyone who has come into contact with us, or even more specifically, uh, anyone who has come into contact with Lurik and Rax, which would obviously also include yourself and Mother and Oak and Pine.
Spit it out, man.
Oh,
Speak.
well, you don't really need to worry too much about that. The kitsune are kind of in hot water with Queen Titania right now.
Ooh, shoot.
They well, I figured after causing such a scene, they they might be, but well, that
Oh
is
no, not that.
uh, oh, something else.
Apparently, during the festival, some kitsune broke into a back room of Queen Titania's castle and took something, and
Oh, no.
they have been going back and forth quite a lot.
There's just a moment on hearing this. There's a moment where he stares into space. Just ah, I see. Well, that I suppose that that makes things a little bit safer. I still figured you should just, know to be on the lookout because they. Let's just say that in the mortal plane they weren't exactly restrained in their actions.
Yeah, but it's the mortal plane. I think
Yeah,
they're
and
not
that
really
place sucks.
worried about consequences there. It's a little different for us,
I mean, I'm not worried about. uh, th- My concern is what they might do, because wiping out an entire town. It, it's not a small thing,
No, I get you.
and I would rather you all be at least aware to keep an eye out.
Yeah, of course. I'll let everyone know.
And
Wow.
I'm not. He chuckles. He pauses and then he gives a little half laugh and he goes, "Well, I know you all can handle yourselves, especially Mother. Um,
Just flashback to Lurk getting dragged around.
but I at least wanted you to be aware and most interested to learn what they've done to Titania. That is bold even for them."
I just heard they stole something.
Well, they're definitely up to something. But well, that's good to know that you are all safe. And I just wanted to give some warning. Didn't want you all to get caught up in whatever it is that we're doing.
No, I appreciate it, Mossy.
Yes. Well, I won't take any more of your time. I'll give you back to Rax. And then without really waiting, he just walks over and like with it still open, just shoves it, just hands back to Rax.
Like, Judy, hello.
Hi.
Is everything going okay?
Yeah, I'm just at work right now.
Perfect, perfect.
Calling her at work.
It's like I found a
It's her
labyrinth
shop.
again. Broke down
Found a
this
what?
weird. I found a labyrinth. Broke down this weird wall in this museum. There's a labyrinth underground. I fell through a hole. I found some ancient city.
Sounds
Lazarus is part of.
fun.
Yeah, pretty great.
Just
Uh,
if anybody's paying attention, Lurk's ear just twitches.
It's
Agitation.
like, yeah, that whole heist thing went pretty well, I think. I mean, I wasn't there for most of it, but I'm pretty sure it went pretty well. Found a dragon and everything.
Wasn't there
Ooh,
for most of it.
dragon.
I mean, he
Fuck
wasn't.
off. I know. Fuck off.
After that, we had to get away from that place because they're a little afraid of repercussions. Because I think Lurik kind of pissed off his old boss, but
You just hear him shout over. I don't care about pissing him off.
he doesn't care about pissing him. But Well.
Eh,
Rex got me this cool book that helps me understand him better.
Rack,
Wait,
you got you
Rax?
the book?
Wait. He looks at Moss for like a little too long and then goes like, Moss got me this weird little book to help me understand him a little better.
When he stares at him, Moss just kind of looks back with that look of like, like he doesn't help. He's just staring at him like, what?
He just like in character, yes. That is canonical. He just forgot Moss's name and called him Rex. Anyway, I was thinking about you again, and I hope you're doing fine, and I'll let you know when anything else crazy happens.
Yeah, of course. You know where I am. I'm just gonna continue working a bit, and I hope you keep staying safe.
Oh, you know what? You gotta keep everyone else safe too, though.
No promises.
Of course. Yeah, goodbye now.
Goodbye, Judy. And you kind of like give it a little bit of a nuzzle, as if you can just hear a little like, scuffling on the
Yeah, I was about to say
outside.
on her and just the sound of just like fur rubbing against the mic.
It's like when someone's put their phone in their pocket.
And then they'll just close it and put it away like, I miss her.
Moss just he's kind of standing. He's got like his arm folded across his chest and his chin in one hand while that elbow's resting on his other arm. He just, yes, I do miss home. Apparently, while we were there at the festival, the Kitsune stole something from Queen Titania. So they are in hot water in the Feywild now.
I'm like getting ready to leave, and then I just look over like, oh, really?
Yes, so I think perhaps your father's petition may have met with success, all things considered.
Oh.
Did your sister say exactly what was stolen?
Moss just kind of waves his hand. It's the Feywild. Details are rarely included in rumor.
We can always go back there and check.
Smash Face is
And
just like
how
walks
exactly?
by towards the door and just like, big fancy queens and all that don't really want knowledge known. I mean, if it was something big and important, then they probably wouldn't want people to know exactly what was stolen.
She doesn't like telling people a whole lot. She's a very mysterious kind of person.
Moss, yes, she has her secrets, to be certain.
That reminds me. What exactly did you speak with the queen about?
That gets another, like, Moss's eyes just they widen the slightest bit, and he stares kind of into space as he thinks back to it, to that meeting, and he just, we what what the queen and I spoke of, my meeting, you mean?
I'm gonna roll
Yes. What else would I be talking? What else would I be talking about? I don't think an insight roll is needed. He's clearly uncomfortable about thinking about it.
Well, in this scenario, he seems more distracted.
He does. He does.
While all this is going
But,
on, I'm gathering up the little dragon in my cloak again.
he just very quickly, he's like, oh, apparently my exceedingly excellent academic performance had garnered attention from some of my professors, and they thought I was a real up and comer in the academy, and they wanted to put me forwards for a potential court appointment, and thus had to meet the queen. And then he, just seeing what Astrid's doing, he just, oh, Astrid, are you are you going somewhere?
Yes, I plan
Also,
on going out.
I heard that Rax want to do insight, Moss deception. Anybody else who wants to can as well.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm rolling insight.
I rolled a 9.
He is preoccupied.
I mean, I'll roll on noticing, but I wasn't intentionally doing it.
Eat for the Bard's dog bowl.
Wait, what?
I rolled a 7.
The Bard's dog bowl?
It's milk and
It's
It's like an 8 or a
Well,
9.
Argyle, I regret to inform you, you have to be at 27.
Well, it is a. I can't
It
do
was a
math.
nat 20.
I can't do
Oh, it's a
math.
nat 20.
16 and what is
I just
16
got
and
it.
7?
I just got a 10.
That's a 23.
23. I can't do math.
Nope, I'm too distracted by
It's
what I'm
okay,
doing.
Bubby. So you
Lyric.
still, yeah.
Because Moss is so distracted while he's having to lie, you can see the mask slip. Like, normally you can kind of see that like something's bothering him, or like if he's lying about something, you can kind of get the vibe that he's maybe not telling the whole truth, but you can't get specific details. Because Moss is so distracted right now, you immediately get to see everything he said about everything with Titania is a load of shit.
He just kind of rests his chin on a fist and just kind of stares at Moss.
His attention is firmly fixed on Astrid because he said,
Yeah.
"Oh, like, are you going somewhere?"
Like, oh, yeah, I plan on going out. Why?
Uh, before you go, if I may have a moment.
Oh, well, sure, absolutely. What did you like to speak about?
And he just kind of just here we'll discuss it, and he kind of like motions to the door, like just
Yep, and then she
like to discuss it out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Turns to Rax and Lyric in the room. Be like, "Will just be a moment, please." And then she'll follow him out.
Once
You ever
Lark
get the
stirred
feeling
her
they're always trying to talk behind our back about something?
well,
When it's
judging-
literally done in front of your face.
once Lark is, he just kind of shrugs over at Rax, and then once he's sure that Moss is out of earshot, I have never seen somebody lie through their teeth so hard before.
Astrid?
No, Moss. Clearly, something unpleasant went down
Astrid's
between him
lying.
and Titania.
Oh. You don't think you
Don't
made a deal with
expect-
her, do you?
No, judging by his reaction. Judging by his like reaction to just the whole thing with Titania, would Lurk be able to piece together that he's kind of scared?
Is that the emotion that Lurk would have caught slipping through Argyle?
What
What
would
what
I have caught?
emotion do you think that Moss would have let slip through while he wasn't paying attention to his specific lie?
Part of I want to say trepidation, but that's not so much. It's like there's fear, but there's also like confusion and uncertainty because I mean, we all know what she told him, but he doesn't quite understand, even still, doesn't quite
Apprehension?
understand, like comprehend that fully. So it's fear mixed with like it's fear because she's threatening, but like confusion and apprehension because he doesn't fully grasp what he's dealing with.
Okay. Well,
He's a very complicated individual.
You try being told that.
Well, maybe I would.
whatever him and Titania spoke about, it scared him and confused him in equal measure.
Checks out.
So clearly, it wasn't just his professors gave the most glowing recommendation to Titania.
No, he was very scared while he was waiting for the meeting. He had no idea what she wanted from him, actually. He basically told me that himself. Like, he didn't know why he was being summoned. And when he came back, I had to carry him, basically. He didn't have feeling in his legs anymore.
Don't word it like that.
So, something crazy must have happened in there between the two of them.
The tea
Oh my God.
spills.
Well, I suppose we should. We'll harass him later about it.
Yeah. We could, like, close our eyes and imagine what they're seeing right now.
Just a fucking Deltarune.
What?
But yes,
Fucking
we
what?
move out into the hallway where Moss and
Wait,
Astrid
okay,
are.
that reference went way over my head.
So there are certain points in Deltarune where one of the other characters tells the player character, "Hey, let's close our eyes and imagine what X is doing right now," and it pans over to that character.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
It's like showing what's going on. I'm sure that's what happens with a character that's not related to you. At the
Yeah,
moment.
so cut out into the hallway where Moss and Astrid have stepped out.
On closing the door, Moss. I mean, now that he's alone with Astrid,
Yeah.
Ooh.
he stands for just a moment, and he once again is looking a little preoccupied. And he kind of rubs his hands together, and he goes, "Yes, Astrid, you before have mentioned that you're able to send messages to people. That is correct. Yes."
I am, yes. As you recall, I sent word to Rax's mother. And
Right,
also
yes.
Darren, and well, you get the idea.
Right. Yes, of course.
Who am I sending
Are
it
you
to?
Oh, you're still able. Good. Well, I was thinking about all those I was trying to trace all those we had come into contact with,
Contact
and
tracing.
other than my sister and my family, about the only individual we've met who, well, we don't know their whereabouts or situation right now is do you recall from Phandalin before uh, the events befell it, the little the owlin clerk who worked at the town hall?
Well, Fluff the player character remembers, but I don't think Astrid ever met her.
I think only Moss ever
Yeah.
went to
No,
her.
no,
Yeah,
we all met her.
Did we?
Well,
Yep.
we encountered her during the whole thing with the dragon, but the rest of us have never actually spoken to her.
Well, and at the afterwards at the
Party.
tavern.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Rings a bell. I seem to remember something about her.
Yes, well, she had departed while we were we were at the mine, rather unexpectedly so, but never got to say anything afterwards, and I feel, well, warning would be warranted as well, if you wouldn't mind.
So, not that I wouldn't send a message for someone I consider a friend and a traveling companion, but the nature of the message is the warning, you say, about how we've interacted with people and they may be in danger.
He at this point, because you've before said that the spell was sending, and he recalls that you had to like actually compose
Yeah.
a certain length, because I believe you stipulated that there is.
Yep, 25 words.
And he goes, well, I actually I have it written out here, and he'll
Oh, perfect.
he just hands her a slip of paper, and on it, in his incredibly fastidious handwriting, just hands her in, and just I'll put it in our group chat. It just says that.
Let's see here. All right. Are you ready, Snow? Well, I imagine you can see it
Yes.
too. All right, then
Yes.
Exactly 25.
I counted.
Yep. Right. I envision this picture of pyrite in my mind.
Oh God.
And then I cast my message out into the weave. It's Astrid, a message from Moss. Return from the Feywild. In Yartar, heading to Nerevis. Watch for Kitsu. They're hunting anyone that knows us. Are you safe? You must have given this to Snow beforehand. Or she's really fast at thinking.
I did not.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
I wrote it down.
I
Yeah,
am
it's right there in
writing
public.
my reply out as I think about
I
it.
know, I see you
I
typing.
wrote it down like 10 minutes ago.
I was gonna say it's right there in public eye.
Doesn't see the boxes. What boxes?
I also just a moment ago, I coughed so hard that I gagged.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Are you okay?
Oh no.
Yeah. Ow.
I mean, hell, I've coughed hard enough where I've puked a bit before. It sucked.
I don't like.
Yuck.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. Being meat is bad.
I'm
Allegedly.
aware.
What the fuck do you mean allegedly?
Has its benefits.
I have yet to see many. How many crank? Chat doesn't see the boxes.
Yeah, I don't know what
She's in
boxes
the
they're talking
correct
about.
world.
No, I'm not. You can't
Oh.
prove it.
Fluff, the top left of your screen is literally
Oh.
showing the world you're in.
Really? Oh, shit. I forgot I
Yes.
enabled my VR view. Well, I meant to delete that.
Okay, so
Yes, I'm in Crate World,
if
just
you
idling.
immediately
Congratulations.
cast this Astrid, you get a response pretty shortly from Pyrite that says, "A day's time out from Nerevis. You're coming here? Focus, right. I haven't run into any kitsune. I'll try to keep an eye out, but shapeshifting," and then just cuts off.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
I read that out, and then I look up for a moment. And it's like, I don't think she understood that it was limited, or she mistook it. But well, there's your answer.
I just counted it. Moss just on initial hearing of that, there's like an initial like, okay, good, and then there's like an oh no, and then you can see the moment in his head as the wheels are turning and his eyes narrow, and he's like mentally counting,
Yeah.
and then he just closes his eyes, and he just lets out that little bit of a like, just kind of a closes his eyes, just like, okay. When he realizes, and he's like, well, thank you, Astrid. That I appreciate that. I wouldn't want anyone to fall afoul of anything on any further one to fall afoul on our behalf.
Tell me about it.
That he opens his eyes, and he rests a hand on her arm, and gives just a little smile, and he's just, it really wasn't your fault. We know that explicitly now.
Well, I can't help but feel our involvement has caused ripples, if you will, but I try not to think about it.
Yes, every action sends out waves that then reflect, and there is that, but I feel that what we are going through is as a result of machinations that are far beyond us, and it's not what we so much have done that has put us here, but we've simply been dropped in the middle of it.
Hmm. And
But
why are they hunting down people that we specifically, well,
well,
them specifically?
well, I mean, we know that they displaced the Minotaur from their home in Lotus, and apparently the Lupin used to be soul guides, and maybe they dispossessed them as that from that as well. Regardless, I don't. It isn't what we are doing. It is simply a fact of what we are, and we will make it right one way or the other. Of that, I intend to be sure. He originally, it was like he was going to say, of this I'm certain, but he turned it to like, no, I'm going to make damn sure.
Damn right. There is some cosmic flow we're not seeing. Remains to be discovered.
Yes, that's what I was trying to work out just before. But yeah, thank you again. And you had somewhere to go that I won't keep you from it, though. Should we expect you back at any point?
I'll be out for a while. And she grins, and I wonder if he knows what's coming.
Do you want me to roll, or
No, she just takes out the rat and says, "Here, hold this."
oh, he there's a once again, as he's been given this rat, there's a second where he stares, and then he just
Hey, he seems to like you.
closes his eyes and smiles, and he goes, "Yes, of course."
Right.
And he's just, yes, of course, and he just, hello again, and he like pets the rat on the head. He goes, well, do be careful.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
And then he'll
It's
let her
nothing
go.
serious, don't worry.
He'll nod, and he'll just, well, you know where we'll be.
Of course. Ooh, I wish to go out gallivanting. Oh, thanks, Rihanna.
Gallivanting you do. Where are you going?
Well, naturally, first I disguise myself as a human so I blend in.
Of course.
And then I will take a little jaunt over to the... Oh, what was the name of that? The Very Fancy Inn.
Oh, what was the name of that?
The pearl-handed pipe.
There you
I
go, the
knew Pearl was the
Pearl-Handed
name.
Pipe. What's this place look like? What's it got going on?
It is a multi-level establishment, like 3 floors. Like, just kind of glancing in through the big, like, entryway, you can see there's, like, a large chandelier. There are, like, tapestries hanging everywhere, antique furnishings, like, pieces of art and, like, statues and everything arranged around. Like, this place is large. There are constantly people kind of moving in and out. Very well-off traders and nobles and such who are just moving through.
Very fancily dressed, I might gather.
Indeed.
Well, then I will use a disguise self spell to put a very... I know what nobility looks like. A very fancy, well-manicured dress and attire on myself.
Yes.
And then I'll take a look inside.
Very, very fancy
Mhm.
pinks and reds.
Ah, yes, of course.
And you slip inside.
What's that atmosphere
Wait,
seem to be?
You took the dragon with you?
Yeah, he's resting on my sleeve or whatever, where he always does. I assumed I did, unless stopped.
No, I mean, you said you did. I was just making sure.
Yeah. He's my baby. I gotta keep him close.
Even when you're up to nefarious deeds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so nefarious.
Ah,
Of course.
Attire. Yes, I'm wearing attire.
Shut.
But yes, you walk in. You can see that it is quite busy, but it doesn't have that vibe of like being overstuffed. Like, it is very spread out. There's a lot of people in here, and like the more that you step in, the more you realize, oh, it can literally account for like hundreds of people.
Damn.
And it seems on the later half of patrons and everything, of like if you were looking at like, is it a lower half or an upper half of like how many people are currently in the building, it's in the upper half.
Oh,
A
wow.
lot of people currently in. You can see the vast majority are like visiting nobles or like very well off traders and everything who are probably in town for business.
Is there like a maitre d' or someone who looks like they're in charge? Or even
Indeed,
ye
you
old
see
tavern
that
keep?
there is evil tower keep.
Evil.
You can see that there is a very fancy half-elven woman. She is like dressed to the nines in deep blue silk with like jeweled pins kind of holding her hair up, and she's kind of
Oh.
talking and laughing with a number of people, but it's in that way of like kind of being a greeter a little bit.
Hmm. They're all kind of exist around the edge of her perception until I sense I can get a word in edgewise. Or until
Yeah,
she notices me.
you can see her kind of like joyfully laughing with different people and like nodding to each one as they pass, and before her eyes finally settle on you and just, ah, yes, welcome to the Pearl-Handed Pipe. I am Elidith
Oh.
Mearstar, the owner of this wonderful establishment.
Elidith Mearstar. That was out of character.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will, drop the name.
Drop name. Aw, cool. I'll just greet her in return. Wonderful, wonderful. Nice to meet you. My name is Hazel. Traveling from the big city, kind of doing a tour around the country, and couldn't help but notice your quite established, or quite impressive establishment. I was wondering if you were in the market for any lovely music, a serenade, perhaps, some talent.
Oh, thank you. This place used to be much smaller, but I have such an wonderful collection of furnishings and art that I just keep adding more space and people keep coming. It's wonderful. But you wanted to speak to me about some employment from music?
Oh, of course. It can either be formal or informal, I'm a woman of many talents.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yes.
We have our own in-house band, but we do like to rotate out a few different wandering bards as they come through.
Ah, lovely. Perfect. I do like something
Yes,
productive to do with my time while I'm visiting.
yes, of course. If you head over in that direction, you'll be able to head over into a very large lounge area that we have where you may head through the door to the right of the stage and tell them that you're there to try out.
Okay, lounge stage tryout. Got it. I thank you for your wonderful hospitality and thank you for the opportunity.
Of course, and look around while you do. I am quite proud of my collection.
Oh, it's a wonderful collection. I was stunned when I entered.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I give her a polite little curtsy and I will proceed in the direction that she told me.
Yeah, you head on through, you kind of pass by more of a kind of front desk of like how a front desk of like a fancy hotel where there's
Oh,
just
yes.
a bunch of people just like crowded up trying to get into a room, and you walk past down a leisurely hallway before you enter into a big space with like many different booths and tables and everything all spread out kind of in a staggered stair step, all facing towards the stage. And like every booth is like, you can tell each one is like a separate bit of furnishing that like she was probably very insistent that it's just like, these are all parts of my collection, they need to be here. And so like every table is like not quite the same, but it almost has it almost has that sense of like being in kind of an art exhibit of like, oh, this wasn't just kind of like a hodgepodge whatever this person had lying around. Like she specifically chose each one of these things to be here to create a look. And you can actually see that like across the back like angle and everything, it kind of forms almost a rainbow of like different like colors and patterns within the different furniture.
Beautiful. Perfect. I love it.
But yes, you're able to move through there and head towards the door next to the stage. And as we do that, we will briefly move back over to the rest of the party. What are you guys doing?
Of course. Naturally.
Um, after Astrid's departed, Moss would have just put the rat in his pocket or on his shoulder or whatever, wherever Polly wishes to be. Um, and then he would have taken a moment to just kind of collect himself, and now that he's gotten that dealt with, he's actually somewhat relieved. And then he'll
Eclectic. I like
go
that.
down. He'll go down to the bar, to the bartender, and just ask him what sort of fine spirits he has on hand.
Yeah, you go downstairs to where the bar is, and you can see that there is a kind of grizzled older tabaxi woman, and she kind of gestures over to a board where they have like different drinks, but like they have like a little like on a chalkboard like scratched in names of like it's named after different adventurers who have stopped by who like made the different drinks.
Aw, cool.
He'd be looking for anything that's a little more like upscale, refined, or just has like good spirits in it.
You see one called the Eclipse.
Of
Oh,
course.
interesting.
Subtle. He'll
Who made it?
raise a brow and he'll yeah, I wonder who made that. He'll order that.
Content with basically a tall glass of the strongest alcohol. This guy went through some shit.
No, this was more him looking for like a fine brandy or cognac or something. Like
Yeah, no, she pulls out like a tumbler glass and fills it with a bit of ice and pours in kind of a like grayish looking alcohol before kind of pouring over this liqueur on top that just like is black and just kind of drips down slowly covering the rest of it, and then just like drops in just a small little magical bead in the center that seems to kind of glow with that, that like kind of reddish of an eclipse that like peeks out around from where the sun's peeking out around the moon. That kind of thing just kind of emanating from the glass now. And she slides it over.
Fucking moth in here. Ah!
oh, Cal's being attacked. It's one of those fucking bug agents sent to attack him. He takes it appraisingly and he looks it over and just very, very nice. And he lifts it up and nods his head, and he'll take a sip.
Omega EP, nice Siegfried.
Before going back up to their room.
Indeed.
Yay, Moss is being like Astrid, drinking his problems away.
He's not doing that. He's celebrating innocence.
Sure.
I
You're
thought he
able
was
to head
falling
up into
apart.
the
What's he
room.
celebrating?
He is relieved that something that's been weighing on his mind has been dealt with.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But you are able to head on up to the room and re-enter. Lurk and Rex, are you guys doing anything?
I
Lurk
imagine
is just-
Rax was sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Rax is just trying to tell Lurk what he imagines Moss and Astrid are up to.
And what is it, please?
Oh, jeez, how am I even gonna think of something so stupid?
Lurk is only like half paying attention by the point that Moth comes back. And he's just like finishing up, like the little touching, like just finishing up his sketch of the dragonette.
And then they're all going to be a family together. Oh, hey, boss, hello.
He re-enters the room and he closes the door, and he's going back to where he was sitting before, and he kind of moves. He had put his left his book, his journal on the chair, and he just moves it to the side, and he sits back down, and he just kind of leans on one of the like on the table, the table beside him, and it just sips his drink, and he puts it down, and just yes, hello, Rax. I apologize on departing so suddenly. Astrid has also left, and she left us with, and he gestures at Polly on his shoulder, and with her little friend again, and
Rat.
she'll be back later, I imagine. What were you, because he's like still standing where he left him. He's just, what were you doing there the entire time? You haven't moved.
He was trying. He was making guesses as to what you and Astrid were up to. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of partially stopped paying attention once he started to get towards the more inane topics.
Figured you guys would raise the dragon together or something.
I imagine that's going to be a joint effort between all of us.
I mean, we're certainly going to look after it until we can find out the proper place for it. There's
It's also gonna depend
definitely,
on if it even wants to leave by that point.
well, that of course, it's we hardly even know what it is. So for now, it's best to keep an eye on it. But no, we just had a brief discussion, and it's nothing so involved. I asked her to send a message to someone for me, and well, that was that. She went off to do something. I
God
didn't
knows
ask the
what.
details.
And so, just out of curiosity, would there be a potential roll to see how well my sketch of the little dragonette was done?
Yeah, that's performance.
Performance. Okay, I have any bonuses to that, so it'll be very low. 16.
16. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like not specifically something like an artist would do and everything, but like honestly, it's a pretty good sketch of the dragon and its features and everything. Like you did everything quite well for your skill level.
I'll take it.
For your skill
I
level.
put it right on the fridge.
To be
Uh,
fair, like Lyric has probably only sketched things like herbs or like a score that he was going to hunt, things like that. He probably hasn't
Yeah.
sketched many dragons.
Yeah, also you
No.
don't have it immediately in front of you right now.
No. If I had the actual like reference to draw based on, it would probably look a lot better, but it looks decent for what it is. That's the important part. Once he is like finished sketching and kind of just put that off to the side, he'll just like turn towards Moss and just kind of cross his arms. All right, so I'm just going to say this. You are terrible at lying through your teeth.
Or
He'll
Moss.
just raise a brow and just look at him and what?
You tried to dodge the question so hard when I asked about what exactly went down between you and Titania. Your mask slipped pretty bad.
He'll take a moment and just. Well, I was preoccupied at the time. So, quite frankly, I didn't even entirely hear your question. My mind was elsewhere.
Uh-huh. So, what exactly happened when you went to meet her?
He'll. He'll visibly think about it for a moment. He'll pick up his drink again and kind of swirl it around and take a sip as he's
I
mulling
feel
over.
liquid
I say
courage.
to the bathroom
No,
really
not even
fast.
that.
I'll
He's
be
just
back.
mulling over his answer.
What was that,
Um,
Vice?
Vice is going to
Just
that.
heading to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I'll still listen in, don't worry.
Oh
Okay.
my god, Brian, that's so what do you call it? Backhanded
just think about
compliment.
that. Voice is taking us to the bathroom
Jesus.
with him.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, he'll take a sip of his drink as he's thinking, and he's got his like a one leg up on the other, and he kind of tilts his head to the side, and he's considering how he's going to answer, and then he finally goes, "Well, quite frankly, I'm still not what Titania told me. Although what was quite clear was the inherent or implicit threat that she made towards."
And why would she have caused to threaten you? After specifically
Family,
inviting
as my
you.
family does still live in the Feywild, as to why she wanted to meet with me in the first place. It was a matter of my nature that even I was unaware of, and that is the nature of which I am not even. The substance of which even I am not entirely certain.
So she threatened you over your nature. That you'll forgive me if I don't quite understand what you.
He closes his eyes as he sips his drink again, and after that, he keeps his eyes closed, but he's kind of like tilts it, waves it to the side a little bit, just goes, "Yes, you would be as confused as I am, and when I
I'm so much brighter.
come to some sort of a
Oh
conclusion
my
or an
god.
understanding on the matter, you will be the first to
I'm so
know."
bright. Here you go, look.
What
I'm
exactly did she say?
in the cube world. I'm in the empty padded cell.
Mm,
Now I won't be distracted by crates.
just trying to think of how he would respond to this. he gives kind of a. He still hasn't opened his eyes, but he just gives a little bit of a wan smile. And he gives a bit of
You're
a wan
about
smile, and then he replies with,
20 minutes. That's not
"When
window. You don't
I've
get to see that. Sorry.
figured out
Hi, crazy.
the implications of it a little better, you will be you all will be the first to know. But until then, this is something that I need to keep to myself until I've better understood it." Uh, And then he opens his eyes again, and he's still got that little half smile, and it's pretty clear that that's all you're gonna get. He's not ready to divulge the exact nature.
Behaving. Who's behaving?
Lurk just kind of gives a mildly annoyed huff through his nose, but he's like, "All right then,
Fine then. Keep your
I will be
secrets.
holding you to that."
He holds up his hands and it's nothing. He chuckles a little bit and he gestures at himself, indicating the way that he looks with the vampirism, the kind of reflecting the vampiric nature and everything. He goes, "It's nothing quite as ominous or threatening as this."
Uh, You'll forgive me if I find that hard to believe when you have the queen of your realm threatening you over.
You'll simply have to take my word for that for the time being.
Oh, I mean, you're not going to be giving up any other information, that much I can tell. Lurk just kind of lets the conversation die after that.
There's a good deal of things less bad than being a murderous vampire. They're still pretty bad, Moss.
He's not actually a vampire, nor did he murder anyone of his own accord.
I feel like there's
I
critical
like how you have to
information that is missing from
specify
that.
Also, earlier I forgot to change the music. Music.
Good job.
I kept meaning to, and then I get distracted by things going on with roleplay, and
You think Vice fell in?
no, Vice just has a tough time sometimes. It's all right.
As someone with irritable bowel syndrome, I understand.
Fair enough.
No, poor Vice.
Did you actually the murderous vampire part?
He's not actually a vampire.
Hi, Hedgie. Aw, thank you, Hedgie.
Technically,
He's not.
technically, I'm not a serial killer. If we look in the dictionary,
Look, the only guy that he was compelled to murder was also revived, so he's not even dead.
Would that hold up in court?
you have. I was about to say you have to imagine like D&D court must be a nightmare with things like
Yeah.
Oh my
Revivify,
God.
because it's like we revived the guy we killed. It's like that's okay. That's still assault and attempted murder.
Like that's still bad. You're still going to jail.
You see how that's bad, right? Yeah, he's currently alive, so
Leaves
duh.
the court. He's still alive.
Your Honor, if I may
The
cast
guy
Modify
sitting in
Memory.
the audience. The guy sitting at the court. It's just when
Eh.
you can literally have the person you murdered sitting there in court.
They murdered me. What? I got better.
They have to like look at the victim air quotes and be like, "Do you want to press charges?"
He's the person who killed you in this courtroom today.
So I will be right back. I need to pee.
All right, and in the meantime, we will swap back over to Astrid.
Yay.
Now, Astrid,
Yes.
your disguised form, your like human form.
Yeah.
You're dressed up, but you're still looking the same as your human form normally does, right?
Mm, yeah, I'm not clear on if I can actually change that part. I never gave it thought, so yes.
Cool. So you head back through the door and wander into what looks like a little like mini stage and everything, like in the backstage. It seems like more of a practice area.
Yeah.
And you can see an eclectic group of performers and everything, but the person who like walks up is Wick.
Oh, good. I've been meaning to meet him again.
And Wick like sees you and like pauses and just like, "Oh, hey."
Hi. It's so good to see you.
Like
Uh,
Wick just like it's like tilts his head, just like, "I thought you were going to be back in Tribor for longer."
thinking, thinking, how do I slyly respond to this? Just be like, oh no, I'm a traveling, I'm a wanderer, don't you know? And it seems you are too. What are you doing here?
Ah, well, if you remember, he specifically said something about like meeting up in the next day to like, do more things together and everything. And he
Yeah.
is
Oh,
here in
wait.
Yartar, a completely different town.
Oh yeah. Like, well, I see we both have different agendas now, don't we?
Yeah, well, and he just kind of leans against the door frames, like, maybe I liked the mental image of you looking around for me.
Wow.
Oh, I see. I
That's one way to try and excuse fucking bailing on someone.
Look, I know words are easy, and I can say I fully intended on meeting you again, and I did. You are one of the people I consider for my message spell, actually, but we got in a bit of what have you heard from Tribor in the past day?
Tribor? I haven't heard anything.
Oh, good, good. Because we definitely didn't get into any hot water and had to leave. No, certainly not. That's why I'm here now.
Squints. Right. Yeah, no. Why would you have?
We totally didn't pull one over on the boss of the fucking center.
I'm Hazel, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Hazel, right. Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
didn't
you
you
know me, I'm
previously give her your
Wick.
name? Didn't you previously give him your name?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He also knows that she's a kitsune.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, because that's how I'd met him before. It just gave kind of a, just like, a filler laugh. Like, well, we're here now, and that's what matters, right?
Right.
So, how do we do this?
Well, normally we'd have you play for us to speak on your talent, but I've kind of already seen you play.
I do believe you have.
Either way, could be a good thing for you to try and play along with the band, see if you vibe well while you're in town. Assuming that you're in town longer than one brief afternoon, kind of giving her a look.
Um,
I survived.
timetables are funny like that. I'm not exactly sure how long we'll be in, but
Bark, bark.
I will certainly try.
WriterFluff sip lizards in the
Oh,
dungeons.
not gonna be here for Everwin's party?
I did hear about that one, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah, we were
heard
all
you heard a
there.
little something about that.
You know, I think we're gonna try to go to that if we manage to merit an invitation.
Oh, so you don't already have one. Ah.
Well, we are travelers,
he,
so
We literally just got here.
he kind of crosses his arms and grins a bit. It's like, oh, she sends across Faerun. But
well, I guess I
We
just
weren't
wasn't
in
impressive
Faerun
enough.
until recently.
he's like, this is a fun opportunity because, and then he just like slips an invitation out of his jacket. I have been meaning to try and get a +1.
Oh, really? And tell me, what would merit such a gratuitous offer?
Well, we did kind of leave off implying enjoying each other's company, so I'd merit pinning you down for an evening. Sounds good enough.
Oh, well, I thought I'd have to give up something in exchange. I didn't think I'd get two good things.
So, what did I miss exactly? I don't have the ability to
I found Wick.
bring my headset.
Yeah, Wicca. They were supposed to meet up in the following day. Astrid, of course, bailed because of everything that happened, but Wick is also here, which means that he also skipped town.
Now, remind me, Wick was the other Lupin that lurks in your void,
Yes,
right?
he is
Yeah.
the Lupin bard who got something stolen from him by Polly.
Right.
Oh boy.
Which reminds me, I meant to
Remember
ask, did you ever get your ring back?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'll keep an eye on it. Or
An
out
eye on
for
it?
it.
I appreciate it, but it got stolen in Tribor. It's probably ages away.
Oh, true. So, which comes first, this little talent show or the pinning down for the evening?
Oh my god.
I mean, and he kind of pushes towards you as if to kind of angle you against the wall, and then there's just a clearing of the throat from behind. He just turns around to see a tiefling man sitting there with a violin, just are we gonna play or are we gonna watch you flirt with someone else, Wick? And Wick just staring, just it's like, I'm in the middle of yeah, and we were in the middle of practice. You want to practice, Wick?
Notice how we gave him a choice, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were merely discussing, time signatures and techniques and reminiscing on old times. I'm quite ready to play, if you are.
All right, come on, everyone, gather up.
Let's see. I have with me, and I'll sort of mull around in my bag for a sec. Let's see. I got this lovely loot here, my silver loot with the naked ladies, and I have got this ocarina. Well, I guess I really only have two things: an ocarina and a loot. I got this normal loot that doesn't have the naked ladies and the silver. Whichever you think would be more classy.
I think the ladies work pretty well for this.
The ladies work very well.
Oh my lord.
You lead and I'll follow.
Alright. Go ahead and make a performance check with advantage because you're getting help from the band.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Would you believe if I said I got a 20?
Hell yeah.
I
It's
swear to
two
God,
different nat
my
20s
first
when you
roll.
play with Wick.
I know! My first roll, I swear to God.
I mean, maybe this is the universe telling you something.
Where is it?
I like how Fluff gets 20s out the wazoo when she's performing, and I get 20s pretty often when I'm being a nosy bitch.
You know what you do? What can I say?
And Moss gets them when he's not intending to be threatening.
Just bust out playing Freebird.
But you play incredibly. Like
Oh my
they quickly
God.
begin. They quickly begin like moving into a pretty bouncy little tune, and you immediately know how to like accompany it to make the sound richer. And
Mm.
you very quickly fall into step of like playing with these people, and like it's easy to kind of start building a rapport. And as that little performance begins playing, we will move back out and towards the rest of the party.
Cool. While that happens, I need to use the little ladies' room real quick. I'll be right back.
Indeed.
Hope she has better luck than I did.
But now we move back to the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything okay, Moss? You seem a little, flighty lately.
What you mean lately?
was-
He's always been flighty. Moss kind of he just turns to look at Rax, and he just, well, I mean, look at everything going on, and I mean, you know about
I return.
my contract, and
Yeah.
just there's a lot of moving parts that I don't understand, and there's the implications of everything that's going on are simply massive.
Sorry. Not that I have to prove
It's
myself, but I
it's
was
a lot to try and deal with, but
pretty
I'm
pleased when I got
I'm
that. I
doing
was
my
like,
best
no
to
way.
rise to the occasion, even if I feel utterly dwarfed by the events that are going on and out of my depth. Though I will say that, well, when I had first met you, my patron had given me a list of names to look into, important figures,
Yeah, I was using the restroom. Who's he
and I
talking
did,
to?
and resolved those. Well, he has now given me a few more to look into.
Am I on there?
He chuckles.
Wistful
Rax, thank you.
energy.
Thank you, thank
He
you, thank you.
chuckles, and it just, you're not
Because
among
the
them,
way
Rax,
he,
although you
I mean,
are
I heard it now, but the way he was describing
plenty
it,
interesting
I
in
thought he
your
might
own
have been
right.
talking to like
Or just kind of types up what I
Clark
see.
somehow.
Would Smash Face happen to be on there this time around?
Smash Face looks up.
It's like, I mean, you have been eyeing him a lot lately.
Moss steeples he's got his elbows on the arms of the chair, and he steeples his fingers, and he goes, yes, our dear Smashface would in fact happen to be one of the names on that list, which is most curious.
Damn, now they're gonna kill
Smash
that
Face is
guy.
like, what the hell does your freaky vampire want with me?
We gotta kill this guy now.
Gives Smash Face to look like, why wasn't it me?
God.
Hey, not
Smash
him!
Face is like throwing up his hands, just like, I don't want the attention.
He goes, well, you have garnered it one way or the other. And this
A
is Moss.
toll.
He unsteeples his fingers and he
I know
like, he
I'm
just holds his
muted.
hands up in front of me.
I
It
intend to
is
be
not
muted.
an
I mute on purpose.
indicator
I mute all over. I
that
mute when I
you
want.
are a threat or need to be dealt with. It is simply a statement
I'm sure you
that
know because I mentioned it, but I put up that
something
I put up the little Discord
important
thing
will
right
come
here just so you know I'm muted.
of interacting with you.
I
The nature of which is unclear, but you narrows his eyes and kind of like he's pointing at the ceiling, but kind of waves his finger a little bit. You have a part to play in all of this in some regard. And I've been
Good. I'm so glad for that. It's so lovely. Yay.
Moss
Just slowly sinking down in his chair.
Moss just full on. It's a grin. It's not malicious, but it's like just a
I
wide
unmuted for like 1 second just to
grin
voice
where
my
he
laugh and then
grin.
remuted.
Yeah, he's just
You might have
well,
missed
need I
it.
remind you, you chose to follow along with us. You could have left at any point, but you waited in Phandalin for us. And then you chose to accompany us when we gave you the option to remain behind.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yes, adventuring often does seem like that when you start out. Moss says this was the conviction of like,
It's not.
I know. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
Well, perhaps next time someone offers you to stay behind, might consider taking them up on that offer.
And you what? My entire
Uh,
life's kind of behind me, so to speak.
welcome to the
Well,
club, buddy.
I mean, now you have your culinary skills to pursue and your nascent magical abilities.
Oh yeah, my very small amount of cooking experience. I'm sure a lot of places are bustling to get a pirate goblin.
But it's something
Uh,
to develop, isn't it?
and these powers that I hate. Just looking down at his hands.
That one actually gives Moss pause, and he blinks and tilts his head to the side with a slight narrowing of his eyes. Just hates them.
I am not good at controlling them.
Well, that's simply a matter of practice.
And they kind of came out of nowhere.
It sort of happened.
He just kind of, yes, well, I can. Sometimes they do, and he like gestures towards his packed tome, which is sitting on the table beside him. Just yes, sometimes that does happen.
Why not,
At
Rion?
least you have an explanation for it. I just suddenly started shooting fire out of my hands.
Would it be
And
safe?
poison out of my
What?
mouth.
And you
Gross.
don't like
Would it be
that?
safe to say that Moss would be able to interpret that as being a sorcerer?
Oh yeah, I think Moss would probably be able to like Smash Face kind of got his powers in the middle of interacting with you guys. So it wasn't like he studied a book to become a wizard or he made a pact deal with something and he definitely doesn't follow any kind of gods and whatever. So it's really the only thing left on the list.
Right. So
Hello, Griffin.
the Moss just kind of
I will
regards him
hydrate
a little bit.
again.
Just well, it's that
Right?
would
Why
lead
so
me to
fluffy?
believe it's
Because
in
I
your
love doing it.
blood.
Why are you fluffy?
This is it's something you inherited, and it's only just made itself known now.
Oh, good. I'm got magic blood.
It,
Hooray.
it is. The sorcerers often do. It's makes me curious as to your family lineage.
Oh, there's no telling on that.
No, goblins are a little bit It's impossible, a little bit complicated to say, but I imagine with time we can figure it out. And if you want, if you would feel more comfortable with some form of hmm, magical instruction, well, there is myself and Nesnar. I'm sure we could help you get a better grasp on it.
Nesnar shrugs a little bit, just like, well, I'm not entirely sure how to translate my wizard or my more recent power. And I don't think either one translates incredibly well to a sorcerer.
Well, maybe not in depth, but just
If nothing else, the basics should be the same, yes?
yes, the basic interaction with the weave.
The
We can at least give you the fundamentals and an understanding to make it less you kind of, for lack of a better word, he kind of laughs and goes, less intimidating or threatening.
Right. I guess we can practice sometime.
It's better than simply being left to figure it out on your own.
Right. Yeah.
And he sits back in his chair and and that is admittedly why I took such a particular interest in you before. I had just received the names and, well, I was rather shocked, to put it mildly.
Yeah, I'm shocked too. Why me?
Moss,
Oh,
he picks
woe
up his
is
drink again
me.
and he starts to sip it and yes, I ask myself that quite often. I think you can understand.
Smash Face just groans, sinking in a chair. Nesnar kind of glances over and just, okay. Smash Face, what about the other names?
One of them, I don't know if perhaps you all heard earlier, the Salazar at the bar mentioned
Salazar
that
at the bar.
a very to-do person here in Yartar holding a ball,
Ball.
Ah,
Lady Everwind.
curious.
I
I
think.
do.
Go ahead.
I do wonder what your Valentine intends for you to get out of interacting with her.
I don't think even he knows. It's more that they play some sort of a role in all of everything that's going on and simply steering me towards points of import. Lady Everwind is one, and the other name I'm not familiar with it at all, is Talus Burr. I don't, that one, that's a mystery to me.
Ooh,
Chalice.
what'd you get new?
Anyone who would like can try to make a history check.
I mean, I tried that previously, so I'll leave it to everybody else.
Okay.
11 plus
Right.
12.
Perfectly on character.
I
You
got a
said
12.
history. Yeah,
You're
but
not
you're not
here.
here.
Oh, well. You said everyone can roll. I rolled.
15.
Oh
Nope,
yeah, Griffin, mouse over those
you do
reactions.
not
One of them
recognize
is
the
me.
name.
Nesnar.
I can roll for everyone here as well. See, Nesnar.
Lovely, beautiful. Yep, it was me. I did it.
History. Yep, he has no idea.
Are you winning? Yes, I am.
Sparky.
Oh, lovely. Who's the artist? Actually, I might go put some.
Holy shit, Sparky got a nat 20.
Jesus.
Ramen in.
I love this guy. At
microwave.
every possible turn, Sparky's the left turn.
A really hard history check, and the only way someone would have gotten something was a nat 20.
And it was one of the goblin.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I know that guy from Goblin
This
School.
is-
We grew up together.
This is especially funny to me because Sparky wasn't part of like the goblins, like Clark's or Grohl's goblins that we knew previously.
Nope.
So like he and Smashface don't even know each other, and that's why this is really funny to me because he's just this random other goblin.
Exactly, Rian. It was my obsessive interest.
Okay, give me a second.
Sounds like, well, shit, I didn't expect anybody to actually pass this history check.
It's like Sparky, who has a +1 on history, to
I
get
have
the
a
nat 20.
+0.
If you give it a roll, they will get it. That is a lesson.
Yeah, I'm prepared for a lot of things. I just wasn't necessarily prepared for this information with a nat 20.
And just like with Rax, if you need them to roll something, they will not roll it.
Not rolling the necessary thing is essentially Rax's specialty.
I am good at some things. That is one of them.
All right, give me a second to go use the bathroom and think over this, and then I'll be back.
Did you give us a check that you weren't prepared for anyone to pass?
I think more specifically, it was that it was
She
one of the
wasn't-
NPCs.
It is like I'm having to think of how Sparky specifically has this information,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
also like it's a very hard check, and I didn't think anybody here had a high history because it's an int score thing, and everybody in this party doesn't have high int. So it was like, okay,
Hey.
Nesnar maybe gets this.
That's why I mentioned him because he's a wizard.
Yeah, it's just he rolled bad. Okay, be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I am going to make a peanut butter sandwich because I am all of a sudden incredibly hungry.
Oh.
Does anyone else want anything from the kitchen?
Yeah, give me some too, thanks.
I've got some.
I think an egg in these trying times. I really got you.
Sure, Vice. I'll get you an egg. Yeah, Fluff. I'll get you the really good Dongshim kimchi ramen that I've got.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I do like kimchi. I'll be right back.
You got any chicken nuggets?
Oh, you know it.
I don't think he heard me.
Damn.
You know what? While Snow does that, I will toss a ramen in the microwave.
Bork.
Yeah. Oh wow, nice. That is good news.
Okay, hi, I'm back.
Welcome
All
back.
right, 5 minutes.
I think Argyle is still AFK.
Tails are overtaking the stream.
Oh,
Hi
no.
there, little blob.
He's a blob, I think.
Are any of my Discord mods on?
I'm here.
What is it this time?
Uh-oh, did it happen again?
Oh, no, I don't see anything. Oh, just a art scammer.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I could
Hold
take
on,
care
let
of
me
it if you want.
let me get the Glock.
Don't worry, little blob, you're all right. Yeah, they recently just popped into the server, so I'm not surprised. So I think the vibe right now is a little different.
Yeah. As nice as the song is, I can listen to it for so long before I'm like, okay, I've heard like 100 loops of it now.
You're not a scammer, right?
Not yet.
I'm back.
Howdy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Did you come up with an explanation?
I have everything. I was just waiting for everyone to be here.
Fair.
Sparky kind of looks up at the name Talus Burr and just like, Talus? He kind of just like hops off of the chair that he was sitting on, kind of like spelled
Meep meep.
Talus.
Hello, meep.
Moss
Meep meep
just
meep. Meep 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 meep. What's up?
he's got his one elbow. He's like leaning on his arm, and his elbows on the armrest of the chair, and he's holding
Haha, Brion.
his glass by the rim, and he just
Mamu.
with like a little bemused smile, just yes.
I think I met him before.
Have you now?
Back before everything. He was passing through. He's in Aarakocra.
Oh. Oh, an Aarakocra. Well,
Can't
isn't
say
that
I'm
just
familiar
interesting?
with the kind.
They're a bird folk from the elemental plane of air. You've met him.
Meep meep.
Yeah. Just once.
Oh, my ramen finished. I'll be right back in like 10 seconds
Passing
while I go fetch the
through, you
ramen.
say. Do you recall, perchance, what it is that he does?
he was just like a minor lord. I think he did some magic, but I don't remember anything particularly noteworthy about him, other than I'm surprised I still remember the name.
Well, Aarakocra aren't exactly common folks, so that alone could have stuck. But you, my friend, never cease to surprise.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
I just glad to help, I guess.
Yes,
I've
it at
had
least
only
gives
good
us a little
experiences
bit
with
of
birds of the
information
sort.
about this
Exactly.
third unexpected name,
I like how you described
third
Queek
third unknown
in
name.
that one thing that is yet unreleased, I think. Meep meep.
Wish I had more. He was a minor lord passing through. Didn't really stay for that long.
Lovely. Well, I'm not going to say anything about it then.
Smash Face. This lady who's hosting a party. This minor lord. What could Valentine possibly hope for you to gain from interacting?
Maybe he wants us to go to the party.
Nom
Aye,
nom nom
well,
on the Zentha. Nom on the
that
Zentha.
much seems to be obvious.
Maybe they need a chef, and Smash Face is the chef for the party.
Hello,
I
Dozer.
don't think it's something quite like that.
Smash Face kind of rubs the back
Verbal
of his
sim
head like,
names
I
true.
think if
Doop doop lo
the
doop doop.
party's happening tonight, then they already have a chef planned, big guy.
Unless something happened to him.
Rax, we are not going to go assault one of the staff.
I didn't say we had to do it. I'm just saying there's a chance something happened.
It's
I
implied.
knew.
But regardless, all this will mean squat if we can't somehow get in. And I'm willing to believe that the place will have be well guarded. So sneaking in is not an option.
I had I had been mulling on that myself, on how
Meep.
to
Thank you for the follow.
get
Meep
in,
meep.
how to garner
Meep
an
meep meep.
invitation, and uh, well, as far as I had gotten, my plan was to simply try and introduce myself, and leveraging the fact that we've met, both of the Fae Queens. I think that should qualify as rather interesting.
3 years.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
thank you for coming back and seeing me
I
then.
don't really
Thank
have
you.
any other ideas. It's not the worst one. Suppose we best hope that intrigues them enough to allow us in.
I mean, we're interesting people. I'm sure just talking to is probably good enough. And if need be, I know Astrid's really good at talking to people.
She sure
She
is.
does seem to have a knack for it.
Yeah, but she went out, and we don't really know when she's gonna be back.
Yeah, that's true.
Aye, that is the issue.
She's been doing that a lot lately. Hmm.
I think that she just does that in general, Rax. I don't think it's a
I
new
think
thing.
I was under the impression that she did it quite often before all of us met.
We meeping around.
Guess I didn't really know her before we met.
That is generally speaking how it works when you haven't met someone yet.
Yeah. She doesn't really think about it that much. Well,
Thank you, Meep. Oh, I had pat.
should we try to find her then, or what?
Madame Nugget.
I
That's
feel like
cute
it might not be a great idea to go to this big party without her.
too. Pat.
Something tells me she'll have figured out her own way in.
Pat.
But
Oh,
it can't
yes.
hurt
A
to check in
fine
on her.
Deus Ex Machina. Huggy. Meep.
Well, we do have Moss gestures towards Polly on his shoulder. Just she is able to keep an eye on us.
I suppose so, but communication is rather limited.
That's a rat.
Yes, Rax, rat. We're familiar.
Fuck, that got me good.
Polly. Polly just looking up at Rex.
It's a rat. Yeah, what a very astute observation.
Polly just does one of those those pump fake things where they kind of like push themselves forward a little bit, like they're trying to intimidate you.
Oh my god.
Hey, roll intimidation, I guess.
And
Love.
what exact?
Do you have stats for if Polly intimidate someone?
Oh, there is a stat block for the rat, so I can look it up real quick.
Is it going to be
What
like
is-
a?
What is their
what-
bonus to intimidate?
Well,
some people are afraid of rats.
let me see if it actually gives it a stat boost.
And how exactly will we determine whether or not the rat
Has the
succeeds or fails in
statistics of the
intimidating Rax?
chosen form, and the rat has -3 charisma and no bonuses.
Oh,
So it's very bad at intimidating people.
But it could still nat 20, right?
It
You
got
never
a
know.
6 minus 3, 3.
And what I roll like a sense motive, or what do I oppose?
There's not really an oppose to this. I think it's just Polly tries to like intimidate you, and all you see is just kind of the rat like twitch a little.
Actually, sort of stares around like. Anyway, I mean, I guess
Grumpy
we
rat
could.
noises.
I mean, if you really want, I guess you don't have to wait for her. But I think the chances of us ending up in the same place aren't super high, right?
One might think.
Am I one?
flattens itself out to make itself look larger.
Flat rat. Flat rat Friday.
I have no issue either way. I'm just throwing out a suggestion.
Well, you said we could try talking to her, right? Any idea where she'd even be? Or is she like at the party? When does the party happen? What's a party?
Party, last I remember hearing, was scheduled for tonight. So we still got quite some time before that happens.
The rat? Well, it's a rat, so it's about as big as a rat, I think.
How big is the rat in the first place? It's a normal rat, normal sized rat.
So
Yeah, it's a
maybe,
rat.
like,
It's not like a
what-
mouse where
I
a
was
mouse
muted.
is like
I
tiny,
said
like
that
it's a rat.
exactly the same thing. It's
I
rat
was
size.
assuming,
rat-
what, like
rat
half
size.
a foot in length or something?
It's about the size of your hand. I used to own rats.
Yeah.
NYC rat or a field rat?
I know, right?
Are New York City rats super big?
You know those old Nokia
Uh-huh.
phones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if that old Nokia phone sprouted legs and started walking around. That's about the size.
That's visual.
I like it.
It is the snow
It is
DM
snow
night,
DM.
Caddy.
Sneem night.
But so far, it seems like the party is trying to decide if they talk to Astrid or bounce.
Uh,
I like Astrid.
I mean, Moss was, as far as he was concerned, he was still gonna try and just like like how do I put it? Like introduce himself.
Damn, that would have been perfect, Rye. You have far more comedy than I do.
You can get even smaller. It's impressive.
Imagine what is about the size of a rat.
Bruh.
Like, you know, a banana. Imagine a banana, but rat size.
Stares at Snow's face.
Shut up.
As for Lurk, like he said, he doesn't really care either way how they go about it. He was just throwing out options.
Okay, you just need to know what's happening.
I think we should try to find Astrid at least. I feel safer when she's around. She's good at talking to people.
Aw.
And no offense, but I feel like we're not as good at talking to people.
I love Moss, the fucking charisma caster over here, just like, what do you mean we're not good at talk?
Yeah.
Why are you lumping me in with you?
No, the whole time he's just been kind of like looking with just like what? He just uh well, speak for yourself, but that's rather my specialty. Especially when it comes to a more refined high society environment.
You can see like Rax like holding up the book and slowly lowering it down again. Like, all right, I can get behind those words so far.
Moss just his eyes just follow it up, follow it down, and he doesn't even there's not even like score, and he's just like, well, at least he's using it.
It's like he's realizing, oh wait, I don't need it for this. I get it. Well, I mean, if you really think we don't need her yet, but
I think it's at least wise to keep her appraised, but where she went, I haven't the foggiest.
hmm,
Unless he looks at Polly. Unless you are able to lead us there.
I thought you were about to say, unless you're Astrid. I'm like, that. No. It's rat.
Polly has her little rat arms crossed and just looks like away. Just
The rat's got sass.
Moss just. Oh. Hey. I have never seen a rat be put out before,
Rack's like,
and I'm
lifts an
not
eyebrow.
entirely certain why, but there's a first for everything, I suppose.
You said you were good at talking to people. Pissed off the rat.
I do not believe this was my doing.
Lurk is just kind of watching this back and forth.
I mean,
Something
my
like
plan was and is to try and talk my way in, but
yeah, if you want to step out of the tavern and maybe do some investigating to try and see where you might find the good Lady Everwind.
yeah, I mean the first stop would be going down to simply ask the one he'd heard about it from Salazar, if he has any notion. He knows the hubbub of the town. He might know.
Yeah, Salazar sees you guys walk up and just, hey, there you guys are. What can I do for you?
Good, man.
Yes, I was curious. Earlier you had mentioned this gathering that was being held this evening by Lady Everwind, and I was wondering if perhaps you would know where might be able to find her or someone that I could potentially acquire an invitation from.
I think I've seen a few invitations in passing, but no specific names. I know the party is happening down at the river, the big Grand Dame. But as far as Lady Everwind herself, she will be up in her estate up in Hightown.
Where was the first?
The Grand Dame.
Yeah, that.
Sorry, I'm trying to write a note here.
It's a riverboat. Very large. Probably the fanciest place in town for big events and everything. Usually has a casino aboard and everything, but Everwind's bought out the whole place for the night.
Meep, meep, meep.
On a southwest corner of town. Should be where the docks are. Trust me, you'll see the Grand Dame.
Yes, I
I-
see.
Sounds quite hard to miss.
Well, I suppose I could stop down there before potentially making our way to the estate itself. He gives a nod of thanks to Salazar and just says, "Oh yeah, well that's much appreciated, and we'll hopefully be able to use this to find a information that I'm seeking. Thank you very kindly.
Don't mention it. He nods to the rest of you.
None of this ever
Yeah,
happened.
We're just kind of
All right.
gives a lazy wave.
Rex takes Don't Mention It very seriously.
So yeah, I mean the next
Next course of action.
would be to go looking for the Grand Dame because
Yeah.
Polly is annoyed and we can't find Astrid, so
Yeah.
Yeah, funny that.
You on the way?
no, he said it was the southwest of town, so that should be easy enough to find.
Ah, yeah, it's that way. Just kind of point in a direction.
And I seriously doubt we'll miss it based on his description of the place.
I mean, it's kind of hard to miss Southwest.
I more so meant the building itself, but yes, sure.
Yeah, I'm not so good at that part, but the direction I could do.
You all head off.
Yay.
As that happens, we will slip back over with heckin'
Astrid and Wick.
Astrid.
So, oh, fancy.
Going to the casino?
Yes, Astrid.
Yeah.
You practiced with everybody else and even went on to perform a few times within the establishment. Honestly, like,
Oh, yay.
this is probably one of the more upscale places you've ever performed at. Like, you've definitely performed in different taverns and different streets throughout towns and everything, but like, this is a pretty good gig. And you immediately had rapport with the other bandmates, and everything kind of just clicked into place for you
I'm so happy.
As the last little performance clears up, Wick kind of smiles and claps his hands and just like, beautiful. Let's take 5, everybody. And they all kind of step off to the side, and he kind of grins at you and just, so,
Yes.
are you gonna be wearing that to the party, or are you going to be wearing something with more tails?
Well, which do you think I should wear? Would the tails stand out a bit? I was trying to kind of lay low after my last gig, but if you think it would,
I mean, it's Lady Everwind's party.
Lady right.
Lady Everwind used to be an adventurer. She gets eclectic people from all over the map. You want to stand out at an event like this.
I'll consider it. More concerned with the wrong people noticing, but I suppose a night wouldn't hurt.
At the same time, it's the party of a retired adventurer, which means a lot of the people there gonna be probably pretty strong.
You are most correct. I will trust you. At least for this.
He winks and just he winks and just dangerous thing, trust.
I know. I'm a purveyor of it myself. But
We
anyway.
made a town trust us. That town's gone.
Listen, he
Trauma,
doesn't
trauma,
need
trauma,
to know.
trauma.
Listen, he don't need to know that.
So I had a bit of an elephant in the room type question, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
I'll be honest, constantly being on the road doesn't fill the pockets very much. I was a little low on coin. Was this a paid gig?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank goodness.
Usually the lady of the building, Miss Mirstar, she will wait for everyone to perform however many times they decide to perform throughout the day, and then she has a fixed rate based on how many people pass through, and we have been having a good amount of people through here.
Right.
So yeah, if
Duly
we
noted.
perform a few more times today, you can get a little bit more pocket change, or we go out on the town.
Tempting. What is it you wish to do?
Well, I was thinking of going out and getting myself something a little nicer to wear. Maybe snag a snack on the way.
Sounds perfectly reasonable. I do have something from a very fancy affair in another realm that I could try on. I saved it.
Literally
Oh
meeting with the
yeah.
fucking ruler of the Feywild. I don't think you're gonna get much fancier.
True.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to know that, at least not yet.
Color me intrigued. I guess you'll have to just sit there while I try on outfits in front of you. Woe is you.
Oh, perish the idea. I don't know how I'll be able to contain myself.
I'm sure you'll be strong enough.
Shall we go endure this treacherous task?
I think we should. He just kind of wraps an arm around you and begins walking out of the building.
I will accept said arm and walk with.
Yeah, as you're going, make a perception check.
Oh, perfect. I'm halfway decent at this, at least. Let's see. 10 on the die plus. Hold on, I have my sheet. 6. Oh, wow, I get plus 6. So 16.
As you guys head out, one thing you notice is that, like, as you leave, kind of in the arm of Wick and everything, you catch out of the corner of your eye the sight of the same green of the leather that the otter from earlier had been wearing. And you can see that he was kind of leaned up against the building and just kind of watches you go.
Just do the thing where you make eye contact, give a sly smile, and then just, uh, what is that where you, like, put your hand up to your head and make a gesture and acknowledgement? Like, goodbye.
He just gives a shallow nod. And as you continue walking through the town, you do notice there are a number of banners and everything around, which seem to be advertising the party of Lady Everwind. which is funny because it's an invite-only event, but it does still seem to be kind of a to-do. A lot of people seem to be, like, kind of talking about it to each other, kind of interested to see who shows up to these kinds of things and, like, how important it kinda seems to be for Yartar.
Fancy. Well, that's an interesting thing to note. I wonder if it'll have
On one of the
meaning.
banners, you actually do see the Lady Everwind.
Oh, what she look like?
You see a decently muscular woman of, like, Indian descent. Very, like curly, long hair that kinda hangs around her. Decently muscular, but, like, you see one full arm is, like, cut off at a certain point and then continues on in bone and then, like, a spectral arm around that.
Oh
Weird.
God.
Now that is an interesting thing to note. Just turn to my would-be date. Be like, wow, I've never seen something quite like that before. Just, motion to the poster.
He kinda looks up. Oh, right. You probably don't know. Lady Everwind is what is known as a reborn. She used to be, someone, died, and then a spirit kind of inhabited and they, like, combined. It's wild.
Oh, well, that is interesting. There we go. Let's make some notes. Okay.
Yeah, she's had a long life of adventuring, or unlife?
I'll be right back.
You'd think that the, you'd think that the reborn thing was what stopped her adventuring, but no, that was what started it.
That's valid.
From what I heard, the spirit and her used to be more separate personalities, but nowadays it kind of just seems like they're one person.
Just listening
Just-
along as he describes things.
Just the Lady Rita Everwind.
Rita Everwind.
The face say, "I'll take your hand in marriage." They meant it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Like, well, that is
Be real careful with the way they word things.
that is a fascinating story, but probably not half as fascinating as your own. So what's your story?
Me?
Of course.
You know, same old, same old. Grew up in a small little village. Parents are the only Lupin there.
Oh, yeah, he is a Lupin. I knew that.
I often went to the tavern whenever I was young as the most fun place in town and fell in love with the music there. Eventually ran off to make music of my own. Yeah, you go this way, you go that way. You charm people. It kind of gives a wink.
Oh, don't I know it? Those small towns with naught but a tavern or a dime a dozen, but they're charming. I do so enjoy it.
Occasionally stopped in with an adventuring group or two, but the music's more where I hang my hat.
Oh, you do a fine job of it.
Thank you. You do as well. And where does a kitsune pick up such musical talent?
Well, we seem to share at least some parts of our story, except mine started in a city instead of a small town.
bigger place.
Kind of shoved out of my home, as it were, at a young age. Had to grow up in a human city. I don't remember much of my old town. I'm not quite sure why, but we were forced to flee. And after that, I lost track of everything, and I kind of wandered around. I suppose that's when I picked up music as a way to pass the time as I flitted around from town to town.
Yeah, the road is wonderful.
And people seem to like it as a bonus.
That they do.
Great for keeping company and getting your thoughts out. So where is this place we're going?
Oh, it's just around the corner. Nice little tailor place. Usually where I get my
Oh.
stuff. And as he slips around the corner with you, we will move away, heading back over to the rest of the party as you guys end up on the docks.
Boy.
DOX.
It is hustling and bustling. There are all kinds of shops along the row of the docks. There are grand boats and shipping vessels and more things for travel and whatnot. But amid all of them, there is the Grand Dame, a massive boat with exposed like balconies and everything. It is deep shades of blue with like almost like peacock coloring in like different like swatches and splashes across it, decked in gold, like grand red sails that are all coiled up at the moment.
Ooh, hydrate. I just did that, but I will do it again for you. Thank you.
Upon seeing it, Lurk just gives like a low whistle. That thing must cost a pretty coin.
Moss looks at it appraisingly and he gives a nod. And yes, this does seem
Thank
like
you.
the
Meep.
sort of venue for such a soiree.
If it only cost a coin, I'd probably buy one too, honestly.
No, Moss, he has to think about it for a moment.
How could this happen to
No,
me?
Rex, he means it costs a lot, like a very
Certain
large
amount.
amount.
No, no, Moss. He kind of puts a hand on Moss's shoulder, like trying to like instruct him of how much money is worth.
Rax, it is a figure of speech.
Moss just kind of looking up at him, just perhaps I need to get you a book of idioms as well.
This rate.
He's not going to
Wait.
react to idioms. Oh, okay.
I'm trying.
We're
I'm
going.
trying to think. Like, I figure like he would be like, and check the book to make sure he's not saying idiot.
Hey, we need one of those.
Yeah, as soon as he goes to do
Exactly.
that, Moss just turns to looking back at the ship, and I imagine making their way through the town. Did they see the posters, or would they have?
Yeah, you guys would have seen the posters in passing of just like different images of the Lady Everwind and just like grand displays and advertising of it.
So they're advertising it, but
Invite
in what way? Like come check this out kind of way?
It's very much a like the kind of event that would be kind of like a once the event starts, kind of a red carpet, all the who's who will end up showing up and kind of like waving at the crowd and everything as they aboard the boat. And then like the rest of the town, like from what you're able to gather and walking along, everybody else seems to also kind of be partying tonight just as a like just kind of an excuse to party. It's one of those
Okay.
things where the more and more this event got built up, the more and more that the town started to kind of like rally behind the excitement of it, and then the entire town just kind of wrote off the night as like, well, this is basically just a holiday now, so fuck it.
I get.
Fair enough.
The city
Okay.
thing doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be like it's over a bunch of pretty pennies.
It, logically, yes, but figures of speech often do not follow logical reasoning. It's a play on words.
Well,
All
they're
right.
having this discussion where he's just trying to look around to see who Moth might be best off trying to convince to let him in.
Yeah, Moss 2 is surveilling you probably specifically down near the ship itself to see, well, is there anybody here who looks like important enough to talk to?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a. I wouldn't say it's perception because you can kind of see everything. I think this is more insight if you can try and garner who's important.
Some insight checks then.
Very fair. Oh, 19 plus 24.
26.
Yeah, you can immediately see that like there's definitely a lot of like workers going to and fro of like gathering like bits of you can see like there's an ice sculpture being like preserved by like a sorcerer who's like keeping it cold as they move up the ramp. There is
Well, you can
supplies going
hire a
this way and
sorcerer.
that, workers going on like a lot, but you can see that there does seem to be one figure who's kind of moving people about and in
Directing everyone.
charge, so to speak. And you can actually see that it is
What's logic?
an old kitsune woman.
Oh no.
Hmm.
It's kind of like stops midway through a step. Like,
Habawa.
I don't think we want to be here anymore, guys.
Yeah, just all three of them. I
Yeah.
imagine just have looks of apprehension immediately.
She's like gesturing. He's like, "Hey, don't drop that." It's like, if you do, I will fucking pull up my cane and beat you with it. Just like rushing over as someone like almost dropped a piano. It's like, be careful.
Long.
Yeah, that's definitely a kitsune.
Yes. Most definitely. Moss kind of he's scrutinizing from where he's standing and he's watching, observing her, and he tilts his head and he just though her demeanor does not strike me as the same as the rest of them.
She's worse.
Random lady.
Depending on
Depends
as he's
on
watching
who
her
you
go after
ask.
them, depending on it, depending on what side of hers you get on, as he watches her go at these workers.
I got a pretty bad track record of him so far, so.
No, I can say that out of the number of them that I personally have met, it is not an entirely favorable ratio, though to paint the entirety with with the same brush is perhaps unfair, and well, situation demands. I can, well, I can attempt to speak with her if the two of you would rather remain uninvolved.
It might be a good idea. Just because, kind of gestures to him himself and Lyric a little bit.
That could mean so many things.
Sorry, y'all. I was just checking to see some other music and everything because
You're fine.
some of these themes can be a little bit repetitive, and I want to keep changing it up.
Yeah.
We're just discussing like just.
Oh yeah, no.
Rax and I
Yellow was just
kinda-
specifically asking if that was intentional.
Oh,
Rex just kind of
I've been
saying,
listening to you
yeah,
guys.
the Kitsune clearly want those two. Maybe they shouldn't walk up to one of them right now.
Or just kind of looks around for a spot that they can just keep an eye on Moss, but also be like out of the way.
Rex looks
Yeah.
up at the ceiling.
There is no ceiling.
We're outside.
Oh yeah. Everything thought we were inside.
Rex just staring at the sun.
If you sit the sun long enough, my eyes hurt.
Just kind of smacks him. Stop staring at the sun.
All right, Moss, go
The
ahead.
sky is just a big ceiling. Exactly.
Go beguile this wench.
What did you say?
I said, go beguile her.
Go beguile her.
I don't think that means what you think it
Yes, my boss is just looking at him like, what the fuck? Yes, I'll see what I can do. And he'll kind of straighten himself up a little bit, and he'll head that way.
Big bluish black thing.
Yeah, she
Bit of bug zapper.
you can see that she quickly kind of gets them on their way with an extra person supporting that in so they don't drop it again. And she just like puts her hands on her hips and just huffs before turning and noticing you walking up and just, "Oh, hello."
Yes, good day, madam. And he gives quite a deep bow, and as he rights himself, he goes, "My name is Moss Bramblespring, and I couldn't help but noticing from afar that you are mm, the one in charge of all this goings on."
Yep, that's right.
Yes, I was wondering, well, what perchance it took for one to receive an invite to such an occasion, an invitation to such an occasion as this is.
One of you. She just like waves.
Yeah,
I was like,
you
yeah,
guys.
I know. Everybody wants to go to Lady Everwin's party. I get it.
Well, well, I've been a great many places, and I've heard quite an interesting amount about her, and she seems quite the woman to meet. And
Yeah, look. a lot of people pass through here thinking that they'll speak to the Lady Everwind and immediately get an invitation and yada yada yada.
Yada 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 yada
Look, if
yada.
she hasn't already taken notice of you, it's not likely that you will get noticed just by speaking with her.
Well, Moss gives an understanding nod. That is reasonable. I wouldn't presume, but it's hard to garner notice when I've only just recently returned from the Feywild, and well,
Ceiling purple by
returned from
9
the Feywild
p.m.
from an
Lamel.
audience, and well, my patron had suggested that I might track her down.
She's like leaning against a podium, just like doing just like stock voices, like an audience. Who are you meeting with?
Moss is well used to this sort of like he knows when he's being like dealt with. Just oh, well, I had a planned meeting with Queen Titania and a rather less planned meeting with the Queen of Air and Darkness. Surprisingly pleasant, actually.
Yes, yes, I'm very impressed, dearie.
And then yes, my patron Valentine had said that she was someone I should speak to.
She like immediately straightens the moment you say Valentine. Like, excuse me.
That is when he closes his eyes and he gives. It's still a polite smile, but it's the yes, there it is. He's played this game enough to know that you drop names until something gets a reaction.
Played this game before.
He goes, yes, I'm his.
I'm his little pet.
I'm trying to figure. I'm in con.
You said he was your patron, so you're a warlock.
Yes. Well,
Bloody
for the time
fucking-
being.
she just like she's like starts pacing a little bit. Send that fucker invitation year after year, and then here he comes after all this time, fucking sending a warlock.
Moss just kind of goes, you know, I can't say I'm surprised that he hasn't attended. He's not very.
We used to. Used
Oh,
to.
did he? Interesting.
Fucking asshole.
Moss just kind of rubbing his chin. Just, I have gotten the most mixed results to his name, and he's a bit of a puzzle, that one. But he directed me here, so who am I to disagree with him?
Yeah, well, there ain't nothing puzzling about not answering a single goddamn letter. Fucking bitch. Fine, fine.
Wait. I'm genuinely curious. Like insight to see if this is like personal offense or if this is like professional offense.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
I'm also curious if Lurk can just kind of make out what the conversation from where he's at.
Yeah, you can do perception.
17.
That's 19 on 19 perception.
Yeah, I think you can somewhat overhear this lyric. It's a little distant, but you can kind of get it. And you get the feeling that like it is mostly professional. There's like a hint of personal, but you get that
Okay.
vibe of like this is someone that we've been like dealing with for a long time, and then suddenly he's giving us the cold shoulder, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, Moss was just trying to figure out if it was that or if he had done something to her personally and it was scandalous, ooh, but
Ah, yes, the Fey instinct to try and see if there's any drama.
It's like drama with my patron.
yes. And Moss just, well, if ever you wanted a more direct point of contact, I can most definitely serve that purpose.
No, this is probably what he's doing. Fucking
Ma-
asshole. All right, come on, up the gangplank.
Good luck with the
Gotta
food.
fucking Lady Highwind will want to speak with you.
Yes, of course. Lead the way.
She turns and begins like stepping up before pausing and looking back directly at you, Lurik, and Rax, who I'm imagining you guys are like kind of ducked behind like a planter box or something, and Rax's horns are just massive, sticking out over the top of it.
No, Lurk's not really making any effort to hide. He's just making sure he's out of the way of people trying to get everything set up.
Yeah, I think Rax is kind of just with Lurik, just sort of watching and trying to be somewhat inconspicuous.
Oh yeah, but she immediately looks at the both of you and just, do you want to bring your friends?
Moss glances back at them, kind of thinks for just a half second and smiles and goes, "No, they can wait there. I'll come back to them."
All right.
Lurk
He
just shrugs and gives a non-committal wave.
Yeah, Moss just waves back.
And she heads up into the boat with you. You head through some like grand entry halls. You can see just extremely luxurious kind of plants arranged. It very much is like the lobby of a casino, kind of moving through, and as you head around a corner you open up into a very large decorated ballroom where there's like open
Aw,
windows
poor
to the left
Meep.
and right letting in the river air,
That sucks.
and you can see the Rita Highwind who's standing there. She is currently like completely open, like top with just a corset on, but like her arms are exposed. She has the one spectral arm, but the other one is like fully decked out in tattoos and just like black dress pants down to boots. And she is kind of directing people. She has her hair tied up in a bun behind. It's like, yes, yes, we want that to be a little to the right. Yes, it needs to be a little to the right. I'm planning on dying on stage at the. And then she sees you guys coming in. Oh, yes. Hello. Welcome, everyone.
Dying
And who might
on
this be?
stage.
Wait, is it just us or is it all of us?
No, it's
Just
just
Moss.
me.
Okay.
Who might this be, Inari? Inari looks up at Moss and just. This is Moss Bramblespring, the Warlock of Valentine. And Rita just like blinks a bit and just. He sent a bloody warlock.
Moss just in
Yes, a bloody
just
one.
being very self-effacing, just, yes, I know I'm not the genuine article. That's terribly disappointing.
Oh no, the sheer fact that Valentine is offering his power in that way is incredibly interesting. You must be incredibly interesting, but just like looks at Inari, just like, how many years has it been? Fucking 8. 8 years. Eight
Damn.
years without a single, even a refusal of the invitation, a letter back explaining that he's busy. Nothing. And then a warlock. Yes, this sounds like his bullshit. All right.
Moss
Nice
makes a
to meet
mental
you,
note.
Moss.
Moss makes a mental note of that timeline of events, and he very eloquently bows again. And yes, it is a pleasure to be making your acquaintance as well, Lady Highwind. He himself directed me to seek your acquaintance, and I can certainly understand why. And,
Did he now?
well,
What did he say?
he simply told me to seek you out, nothing more, unfortunately. I was a bit puzzled, but then again, I never get a ton of information.
Oh, I don't know what games that man is playing, but it's better
Oh,
to play along with it than to be on the receiving end of it.
oh, there is certainly games afoot. That much I can say for certain, and, well, being on the receiving end of it, it is rather confusing. But here I am nonetheless, as he sent me, and, well, it just happened to coincide with your arranging of this party, which, given my experience, he kind of grins with a little bit of a shrug. Something tells me that that isn't coincidental.
Probably not. But if you're here, and she digs in her pocket and pulls out a blank invitation card and then quickly scribbles down on it and then hands it over to him. Here's your invitation. You may bring 1+1.
1+1. Oh, not
A
okay.
singular +1.
The singular +1, not. I was like 1+1, 2? No, the singular. Hmm. Yes, that's very gracious of you. I
Indeed,
do.
indeed. Do you know what's going on or
I understand that you throw this event yearly, and that this year it's to be a murder mystery of sorts.
indeed. I like to do something different. These fucking stuffy nobles, I swear to God. They just say, "Oh, let's throw a party." And you're like, "Cool, is anything fun gonna happen?" And they're all like, "Oh, we're all going to get drunk and talk gossip with each other." And it's fucking boring. There's only so many times you can hear that someone's wife is fucking someone's husband behind their back and just rolls her
Oh
eyes.
no.
Moss thinks back to all of the Feywild high society, which is just that to the nth degree, and he can't help but like inwardly chuckle. It's just, oh, isn't that always the case? They always think it's
Yeah.
so well hidden.
Yes, it's fucking not, especially when I learned how to tell when a lich was lying. They don't have lips.
I'm a sussy puppy.
I can bloody well tell when the fucking sweating fat oaf who doesn't want his wife to know he's porking someone. Whatever.
Well,
But
then this.
the parties every year I throw something new, something grand, something different.
That is
I
the
want
first thing
it
I
to
thought
be a
of. Hey, you ain't got
spectacle,
no lips. How
something
you eating those
fun.
potato chips?
Last year, it was a fun masquerade party where the moment you put on your mask, you completely changed yourself. It was so fun watching people just enjoy that little bit of anonymity.
Moss thinking back to the Feywild and some of the drinks, and it's just, yes, I suppose that would be quite the good time, especially if one knew what they would be changing into ahead of time.
Oh no, nobody knew. That's part of the fun.
Oh,
You
oh
you have to
my!
make it up on the spot.
Moss just grinning. Just I cannot help but be reminded of the parties from home. That sounds like quite the event.
Oh, it was. You should see some of them just get something they absolutely were not expecting. Imagine a Goliath being turned into a female gnome and having to, on the spot, try and be charming with it. It's so funny.
Yes, I can only. I mean, that would be nigh akin to say. Oh, I don't know, a lupin contracting lycanthropy.
Fuck you.
Oh, that does sound delicious. But yes,
Doesn't it just?
the point is to get
I see
people
how it
off
is.
kilter, a little bait and switch. I mean, if they go in expecting what they'll expect, then that's part of the fun of doing a murder mystery where you tell everyone up front that the host is going to die. Who knows what might actually happen? And she throws you a wink.
Moss, again, he looks extremely pleased, and it's just so this will prove to be a most entertaining evening. Then, well, I shall certainly look forward to it. Though you piqued my curiosity. Valentine used to attend.
Oh, yes. I met him quite some time ago. There was
Has
a
tragically been
grand
memorized.
adventure
I
where
would
we
say
crossed
it has
paths
amazingly
and
been
we really
memorized.
hit it off. He had quite the sense of humor about him. I ended up inviting him to the first one, and I was actually surprised to see that he came. Ever since, he just kept on coming. It was quite fun. And then suddenly, 8 years ago, nothing. Just began ghosting us. We hear about all of these little things here and there of like, things attributed to him, and we're sitting here wondering, well, why the fuck haven't you responded?
Um, a sense of humor. Him, really
Oh,
fascinating.
he might be putting on a face for you. You are his warlock.
Ghosty guys, yes,
He
we're talking in
Moss
thieves'
also
can't.
kind of holds up a hand with a little bit of a wave. Just well, and with ongoing events, I believe
For
they're
real, for
weighing
real.
on him. But
Oh my god, Zen.
Ongoing events.
He just
things
kept
at which I'm not at
coming.
liberty to speak, but which
Oh, come on. Adventurer to adventurer.
well, there is some. I don't know much, but there's some sort of multiplanar to do going on with the he like clears his throat and he dips his head to Inari, goes, my apologies, but with the kitsune and
Inari just kind of like waves him off. Just, I left those fussy bodies a long time ago.
yes, well, there's something that they're up to, and
Of course they are. They're kitsune. Fucking bastards. Rita's just
I
like laughing a bit and just like, don't mind Inari. She's a bitter old hag. Inari just
Oh,
right back at you, bitch.
well, given my experience with them at large, I can't say I quite disagree with her assessment. had the gall to make a scene at the Festival of the Courts in the Feywild and steal from the Queen Titania herself. So, you
Ooh.
know,
Titania will be pissed.
yes, I should imagine so.
I'd hate to be them, but God, that sounds so fun. I've been retired, and I'm like, some days I'm happy about it. It's like I can put all that behind me. Other days I am so fucking bored. Why do you think I put on these parties?
Well, the festival was certainly something to behold. That is for certain, and I hadn't been home in quite some time. And I can only imagine that, well, your event will be something to rival it, I certainly hope.
Oh, absolutely.
Moss is he looks down at the invitation in his hand and he turns it over with just looking thoughtful. He goes, and I must consider whom amongst my friends to bring with me.
Well, do consider that. I hate to rush you out, but I am putting things in place for the murder mystery, and I don't want you getting a leg up on anyone.
Oh, no, not at all, not at all. I wouldn't wish to impose upon your time any further. You've been most gracious. And I imagine I shall, at some point, see you this evening. And he, like, starts to turn and then he stops and he goes, if it isn't too much to ask out of curiosity, is there by chance someone attending this evening by the name of Talus Burr?
Callus Inari? Don't bloody know who the fuck that is. Sorry, don't know.
No, fair. Just thought I would take a shot in the dark, but well, thank you for your time once again.
Goodbye now. And you are led off of the boat, carefully back the way you came, no diverting paths or anything.
No snooping allowed.
Clearly
No
not.
cheating.
I mean, you can always try doing a perception check to see if you can catch anything.
Sure.
As a warning, I'm getting very sleepy.
Yeah.
13.
Nope.
No, yeah, I didn't think so.
You are led back down the gangplank, and Inari immediately looks off to the side and just, "What the fuck are you doing?" And just like rushes off towards some some workers who immediately look just the most on edge the moment they hear her voice.
What were they?
And this,
What? Just turning to look. What are they doing?
They're just like carrying boxes, but like she's immediately over them and like pointing at the arrow on the side of the box and like screaming at them.
Oh my god.
Moss
Send them
just
on them.
watches that and just has that little bit of a chuckle and he shakes his head, just like, I wouldn't want to be them. And then he'll head on down and meet up with um, Rax and Lyric again. And as he's walking up, he just holds up the invitation. Just, well, that was rather easier than I thought.
Wow. What did you do exactly?
Well, once again, it would seem that Valentine's name carries quite the weight in these parts amongst certain people.
Well, judging by, well, I'm at. Didn't you say you found something connecting him to the founding of Phandalin?
Yes, it certainly implied that, but this is, well, he used to
Well,
attend these parties apparently, and then just shy of a decade ago, he simply stopped responding to them at all, and they took rather offense to it.
do you think that may have something to do with present circumstances?
Hard to say. I think perhaps present circumstances may have interrupted attendance.
I'm still a little confused on how this whole thing works, but isn't he like a book or something?
J- no, no, he is a man. The book is merely uh,
A magical tool which he uses to exert his influence.
yes, it is just a contract. He's elsewhere.
In retrospect, that does make more sense.
Yes, perhaps someday, depending on how everything goes, you all will get to meet him. Although I almost hope that doesn't come to pass.
Aye, well, we don't know whether it'll be a good or a bad thing that happens.
Suffice to say, for the moment,
Zada.
he garnered me the admittance
Hello,
that we were
Meowiana.
seeking. Although it comes with the caveat that my invitation is good for me
Meowiana.
and but one other.
Not surprising in the slightest. These kinds of events usually have something like that.
Final Fantasy. Lovely.
So
How was it?
depending on whether Astrid manages to find her own way in, well, depending on how many of us wish to try and be there, we'll have to be very selective to whom that +1 is.
This might be a long shot, but I'm noticing they have a lot of people carrying things and setting things up and doing a pretty bad job of it. I wonder if I can volunteer to help out. Maybe it'll do me a favor if I help them first.
Well, it certainly can't hurt to try, but
The perhaps so, Rax, although Inari, he gestures towards the aged kitsune berating the dock workers, is a bit of a harsh taskmaster.
She doesn't say me work yet.
their mannerisms kind of remind me of a couple people back home.
That makes me terribly concerned about the nature of your home, but I suppose I'm
Raid
not
the dock
surprised.
workers.
Well, at the very worst, if I can at least work for a little bit, I'll get a good lay of the land. Perhaps I'll notice some other way we can break in if we have to.
Right. Well, let's hope it does not come to something like that, and maybe don't say something like that so loudly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
But for now, I have at least invitations for some of us.
For specifically Moss and one person.
Yeah, well, yes, but it's just like there's at least part of the problem resolved.
Because as far as we know, Astrid hasn't found a way to get in yet.
And we'll definitely have to meet up with her again to just
Discuss.
discuss before we go.
Discuss what?
The plan overall. how things have progressed.
Ah, yeah, true.
Well, if we have no other business here,
Well, if Rax wants to try and work, he can.
no.
Yeah. Could be worth a try. If only two of us can get in normally, then well, we gotta figure something else to get in there. So
Midnight
I
owl
kind of like puff
stands.
up and try to approach, see if he can offer his own services.
Yeah, you walk up and Inari kind of levels her gaze at you as you walk up. Just, what do you want?
He'll kind of like take a little cue from Moss and sort of like get down on a knee, kind of bow before it's like, I can't help but notice that you've been struggling with your workers here. Seems a lot of them aren't doing a very good job. I thought we'd make it up for some services and help you get this sorted out a little more quickly.
She squints. Give me a persuasion check.
Mm. Oh shit. That's actually a good one. -1 is a 16.
16. She kind of regards Rex.
He's still dressed fairly fancily from the Feywild, so
He hasn't taken any of that off.
it looks
Right.
pretty. It's not like he had anything fancy before he went there. It's like the best clothes he has now.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm. Stand up.
He like put himself back to full height.
So, you want to help out?
Like, well, I've been listening to what's going on around here, and it seems like you might actually need a bit more help. If I'm wrong, I can always leave, but
She's kind of inspecting you and just. And that's the only reason? You just want to help?
I'm assuming these are paid workers, right?
That they are.
I bet I could do twice the work they do. So,
Twice. Raises an eyebrow.
and he kind of gives a little smirk, just a little confidence, like it's like easily.
Oh,
I could save you money. Do twice the work they do, and you only have to pay me what they make.
All right, let's put this to the test. And she walks over off to the side and smacks on the side of a crate and just, in here is a large golden statue. I need you to carry this from here into the boat onto the stage. If even a ding is put into the metal, I will shove my foot so far up your ass you will taste my loafers.
Am I taking taking the whole crate or are we taking the statue out first?
Take the whole crate.
Yeah, all right.
And just imagine just Lurik and Moss just watching this interaction. Just
Monster would just be grinning, just, oh, I like her.
He's gonna like kind of like feel the crate and get an idea of just how heavy this is gonna be. Like,
Pretty heavy.
Lurik's
Like,
just
this
thinking
is
to himself,
this is obviously like something that would usually take probably like 4 people ish, all working together.
he kind of like glances at the other workers and just goes, "All right, let me show you how it's done." And then he's just gonna enter his rage mode, get real big, and then just hoist it up as carefully as he can.
Yep, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Oh, it's an 18 plus 5, so a 23.
Woo!
All right.
"Ooh, very nice."
It is pretty easy to lift it and walk up the ramp. And now you come across your first obstacle. You have made yourself very big, and now you have to get through the door.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Damn.
He's like, I didn't think this part through.
Well, I kind of like set the crate next to the door and just slowly push it through. So like,
Yeah, I think off of your last athletics check, you can get that through.
yeah.
And now you need to get through.
All right. Like, if there's no other way around, I'll have to shrink again. Then yeah.
Yep, you shrink back down. Like, you could try and, like, shimmy your way in, but it would be very precarious.
Yeah, and he's trying to not cause problems on his first job.
Understandable.
And after going through, he's gonna scout out and make sure there's like no other obstacles that would like hinder that kind of thing a second time.
You are inside, but every doorway is kind of the same size, so it's not like now that you're inside, you can just go big and be fine.
Okay. So then he'll just have to bear up being at his normal size, which he's still fairly strong. So
Hmm.
he's
So,
just
you
gonna
know,
try one more time.
Still a fucking minotaur.
Yeah.
So he's already pretty big as is.
Yep, so go
Mhm.
ahead and make me another athletics check.
Ooh. Do I have any inspiration?
God, that's not a good sign.
Nice.
Do I have any inspiration? I'm very funny. I make you laugh a lot. You know, if you think about it. You
You know
really
what?
think
Yes,
about
you have one inspiration.
Woo, okay, let's use that here. I got 13.
Don't forget the
Okay,
guidance candy that you
13.
have.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. That is just inspiration, isn't it?
Nope, it's roll a
Or-
d4 and add it.
D4. Yeah, maybe I'll do that just in case. As he kind of like takes his like drug candy to make sure things go swimmingly.
They're like
That's another-
mentats.
That's another +3, so
That would be 16.
yes.
It is slow going and careful work, but you are able to get it through the door. And you are off into the
Okay,
ballroom
well.
itself, beginning to make your way toward the stage. I am going to need another athletics check to get it up on the stage.
Oh boy. 6, 7. I rolled
6,
another
7.
8, so fuck it. I'll eat another candy. I don't want to fuck this up now. Okay, and that's a 5, so that's gonna be an 18.
You are able to get it up on the stage and into place.
Rax just thinking to himself, I really don't want that her to shove her foot up my ass.
Yes, I'm a little intimidated by these Kitsune. I don't want to deal with this
Rex
right
just
now.
taking performance enhancing drugs.
Hey, I haven't used them yet. I might as well start using them now.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, I don't think I put them listed on my inventory, so I should have 8 left, I think. Because we had 10 total, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just mark
Is
that
that the
as
bite of 6-7?
All right, you are able to kind of move back through, heading down the ramp to where Inari is. She kind of eyes you and just got it up on the stage, all right?
Yep. Should be taken care of. You still want in the crate, or should you take it out the crate too?
No, leave that for the other workers.
All good then.
Keep working. She turns and like begins to like walk off to go micromanage someone else as you kind of fall in line with the rest of the workers.
Kind of gives a little thumbs up to Masa and Lark, and then starts going back to work.
Moss just somewhat bemusedly or amusedly looks at Lurik and just shrugs and, well, I think we'll know where he'll be for the next while.
if nothing else, it'll keep him from potentially getting in trouble.
Or in more trouble.
Well, for his sake, I hope he doesn't fuck up. She seemed like she would make good on that threat of hers.
You will taste
Yes,
my
I do believe
loofah.
she would. Now, let us go see to the rest of our companions.
Aye.
And then Muscle head back up into the city proper, leaving Rax to toil away.
I mean,
As
he
always.
made this decision of his own volition, so
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea to get in.
But I think for now we will end the session there, with the next session being the party itself.
I didn't even get to go clothes shopping with Wick.
Because I imagine they'll meet up with Astrid at
Right,
some
I
point, and
wasn't
Astrid's
muted.
like, "Oh, I'm going with Wick," and then they're
Man,
like,
I
"Okay,
wasn't
so that
even.
leaves
I
us."
didn't even get to go clothes shopping with Wick.
Oh,
I'm sure that'll
Inari.
happen. I'm sure you'll get the chance to do that next session.
Yeah, we'll do a little like ramping up towards the party at the start of next session, and have everyone get to have their red carpet moment.
Or just actively
Didn't understand anything,
trying
but
to.
was fun. No worries, little blob. I
Which-
do have all of the sessions of Divine Misfits over on my VODs channel.
Which, Cal, if nothing else, and this would be very funny. So Rax works his way in. Astrid gets the inn with Wick. So then that means that Moss's +1 is Lurik, and that's gonna have people ask questions.
Oh Lord. I'm dreading potentially having Wick realize what the fuck is going on with Lyric.
But chat, this also means, as I reveal on my screen, Lilt will be joining us next session for
Oh, a fighter.
Divine Misfits.
I hope Lilt is the person, like
I gotta
this
keep
very
spamming.
fancy person who owns this party.
That was Rita Everwind. We
Yeah,
already
it's Lilt.
Wait, we
No.
literally
no.
just
No. It's all a disguise. That's not the real Rita. If you played
going to
Dishonored, you
strangle
know
him.
there's more than one party owner.
I'm,
But yes, Lilt is currently
Oh my
stuck
God, Steve, stop!
at
Stop it!
stuck at
It's going
FWA.
crazy. I'm sorry.
Yes, he's currently stuck in America.
Yes, but
Poor
he will
bastard.
be
Leaving the
joining
Rita
next
local.
session.
Livin'
There we
Dorita
go.
Loca.
as
That's
one of the guests at the party.
horrible.
Living to Rita Loca.
I hate that.
I don't get it. What's wrong?
It's a song, "Livin' La Vida Loca."
Yeah, it's from Shrek. I've heard of that one.
I found and robbed a genie's lamp the other day. I added one more E
Yes. I
into
hope everybody
Japan's
enjoyed
national
today's
currency.
session.
How much is that? That'll be 500
Yes.
yen
Yes.
Syscock 2
I
grand.
finally
Yeen.
accounted for everything and that I had been wanting to account for, and also the fact liver and pita mocha. Oh God. Getting to learn that
Muffin.
Valentine used to attend and then ditched them, and they're mad
Mocha
about it. It's very
mocha.
funny.
Like I said, I'm willing to bet it has something to do with current events.
Oh, 100%. Or ask him later, and he's just, "No, I got fucking tired of it." And like, I'm not good at
Oh.
breaking up with people, so I just stopped responding.
I don't like confrontation. Which Moss is just like, bullshit, you don't.
Says the guy that puppeted my body to kill a dude.
Moss just arguing with nothing, and everyone like, "Oh, he's crazy."
Yes, I hope everyone enjoyed, especially given that on the docket this wasn't exactly planned, but
No, but without the special guest being available, we can't exactly continue the story proper.
Yeah,
thank you for the
we'll get
water.
there.
Yep. Next week.
I just the fucking delivery of some of the Kitsun's lines though just fucking killed me.
Glad you
Sounds
enjoyed
fun.
Inari.
And now we are safe in the knowledge that she will not fuck us over
Hmm.
unless we ourselves put ourselves in that position.
We're rather good at that.
Well, yes, but that's beside.
Ba, 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 ba.
Or
I still love that fucking every time Astrid and Wick perform together, it's a fucking nat 20.
It's like I said,
The first
maybe
roll.
it's the universe.
Like, come on.
Maybe it's the universe telling you something.
In case anyone was curious why I wanted inspiration, it was a natural one.
oh my god.
Oh, that would have been so bad.
Yeah, it's like, I got this. Picks up the crate. Whoop! I just froze into the wall.
Or just immediately stumbles and drops it off the docks into the water.
Slips on
Yeah.
a or
It's
just
so
like
can I
slips
get
on a
another one? Can I get a doozy over? You know, I kind of
You have a second statue for me to move.
just like a
Excellent
banana peel
statue.
just manifests out of thin air.
I was like, oh, I really can't let this happen. A truck freak?
What?
Crazy ass or
What?
Lil is the fighter.
I don't.
I think this is a tabletop meme that I do not know.
How does the
Hmm.
party?
Yeah, no, I
Cal's worst nightmare. We adopt Lilt into a main character.
oh god.
Yes, Lilt, the fucking sixth member of the Brunch Bunch.
We don't have a party freakus yet.
We did adopt Fluff at one point. She still thinks she's a guest.
Yes, but
Okay,
that's just called imposter syndrome, and she'll figure it out eventually, or we'll bludgeon her with love until she gets it.
Hmm. I'll take muffins, by the way.
what?
What?
Yeah, I just delayed looking at chat, realizing I got offered muffins and didn't see it.
Oh.
I like banana nut.
Yeah, you would like banana nut.
Nah.
What do you mean?
That was your name, remember?
What?
In Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, that's because I like banana nut.
I'm
not
glad
what
to
you do with-
hear.
What you do with bananas on your own time is not for us to know.
I'm glad to hear it made your night shift go better, little blob.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed, and I hope you stick around.
Mm-hmm.
I
Clearly,
do
you
all
like
kinds of fun
bananas.
stuff. And I do not have bananas on my cheeks.
You know, not to not to throw myself out, but I do stream every night around this time all night.
Please don't lie to the new person.
What do you mean
I'm sorry.
lie?
The banana thing.
Oh.
I don't have bananas on my cheeks. Why are you lying?
I'm
Then what?
lying.
If they're not bananas, then what are they?
I'm spreading
Na
propaganda.
na.
They're magic
banana.
lines.
Banana.
So bananas are magical.
They're not bananas.
You're going to incur the wrath of the DM at this rate.
And then Rax died during a storytelling moment.
No, I'm gonna die a little.
So when we have when we've got like downtime, we got to play downtime during sessions. We got to play bananagrams.
I don't know how to play banana games. Is it like Scrabble? Can I play Scrabble?
I have no idea.
Those don't look anything like Yella, and I'm always compared to a banana.
You're a
I think
radish.
bananagrams is full of like those little square like letters, so I'm gonna assume it's like Scrabble.
Banana.
Banana, he happy.
Or maybe it's like an anagram
Yeah.
sort of game and it's just a play on that.
I believe so.
Yeehaw!
We have these at work. We have these giant, squishy bananas. They're like over a foot long. I have to just get one and give it to Snow with no context.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna give Snow a phobia of bananas at this point.
Phobia.
Not a
Let's
phobia,
be
just a trigger. You
afraid.
see them and go
I
into
feel like
that.
it's the opposite of a Pavlovian response. You're gonna condition me to get irrationally angry every time I see a banana.
Sees a
See
banana,
a ban-
flies into an uncontrollable rage.
You just walk into the banana, you're like, I'm not a banana! And just, what? You're like, sorry.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm gonna have a fucking shake you, Argyle.
What?
Really?
What?
The
What?
comment about, or perhaps a Lupin contracting lycanthropy. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Fan art with banana. No,
Oh, yeah. Let's
Snow
go.
Snow just buried in a pile of bananas, pouting.
Just legs sticking out, twitching.
Don't get angry over
In the
bananas.
style of that, like,
Does someone needs banana
Don't
therapy?
need
think it was
banana
the-
therapy.
oh, let me see.
Sorry, our little nut muffin, but you are forever a banana.
Calling me your little nut muffin.
Don't. Don't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm tired. What do I want?
Yeah, I'll be Arflin.
Arflin.
Bork, 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 bork.
Don't get angry over bananas. Does someone need a banana therapy?
I've been
What,
watching
the
a D&D
world, Crispy?
podcast lately, and every podcast they open up by like giving everybody a fact about their character. I'm like, that's fun. I should start doing that. So
That's actually a really good idea. I should do that.
it's like that passage. I'm like, I only think of a silly little Rax fact, and today's was his weird size, like exposure thing. He's like, oh no, this
Like,
is
oh
doing
no,
things
this
to my
thing-
brain.
He has had something awoken within him.
Must like you realize it can turn around on you. And it's like, now all I can think about is this. Why'd you do this to me?
Moss just
Awoken.
smiling and turning around and walking away, being like, I have done my job.
But regarding the whole like the little joke about the banana art, just in the style of this.
Chat, isn't that amazing?
Is it actually real,
What
Yeah, I
chat?
love that art.
They just think that they can't see what you're talking about.
Well, that's not my
Silly
problem.
Crispy.
You know, it's funny because I was also expecting it to be Chip's art, at least like that style that he always does.
Yeah.
With this very scrungly creatures. Yes, if you do it, I would love to see it. It sounds amazing.
It would be lovely.
See, even Snow wants the bananas.
Oh my gosh. Wait here, I'll show Chad the art that Cal was referring to.
It's great.
Scrungly.
Yeah.
Scrungus.
I'm so stanced up.
Struggle is
up.
just one of my favorite categories.
That is me whenever I just like I squat down and put my arms out.
It's my favorite art she got from Chips.
I
Little
hate that one
fish.
still.
Vice
Still hate
fish.
that one.
I still don't get it.
Oh, well, they said they draw people as fish, and I'm like, all right, draw Vice, and then they gave them legs. Like about the legs, it would probably look pretty normal, but because of the legs, it just looks like a freakus.
Little freakus.
I also got this one made at some point.
Pup Potty. Thank you for the
I have-
follow.
I have too many friends now who fall into the category of little freakus.
Freakus.
It is
I don't know
a
how this-
popular thing to be.
I don't know when this happened, but it's very funny.
Hello.
Hello.
Also, I still have Bunger.
Bunker?
Bunger still exists.
Bunger, bunger,
Oh,
bunger, 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 bunger.
You say only a pixel
Bunger, bunger,
artist like
bunger,
it's a
bunger,
bad
bunger.
thing.
Bunger.
Oh, Jesus.
Pixel art sounds lovely.
Dude, pixel art's very difficult. Takes a lot of time and methodical pixel placement.
But I hope you're doing well tonight, pup. Welcome on in.
See, Vice, all I can think of with those shoes is the soaps, and all I can imagine is you being like, yeah, cool, check it out, I can grind, and going to grind on a rail, and just like
Family Guy death pose.
failing it
These kinda
immediately,
hurt.
and then just like face down on the ground.
Yeah, like Snow said, Family Guy death pose.
Just imagining the thing of Dax from
Bunga
that'd be
bunga
cool. It's
bunga
like
bunga
my
bunga
knees
bunga
kind of
bunga
hurt.
bunga 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 bunga.
I love how to be cool.
It's so funny.
So good.
I'm cringe.
I love that the most recent episode just kind of subverted the whole series
Right.
because Peebs is cool. Bunker, bunker, bunker. But yeah, welcome on in, pup. I feel bad that we're already
Burger.
technically done with session right now, but I appreciate you being here and following. And we typically do these either on Monday or if we're not available from Monday, around these times on Wednesday. But earlier, obviously, because we're
Yeah.
finished.
Sometimes I have work early in the morning and I just can't stay up as late.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I stream all the time when I have the energy to.
I stream every
I
day.
give an asterisk. I give
I
an
was gonna
asterisk because
say.
I'm not as good as I want to be at being consistent.
You'll get there one day, Sport.
What
Don't
is
worry.
what is
Sport.
energy?
I don't know. Sounds fake.
Make sense of your night owl yourself. Beautiful.
I feel like our whole like group as a whole tends to like appeal to the night owls, since we're not good at streaming earlier usually.
I mean, the latest that or like the earliest that I usually stream is like if I'm on top of everything and just like from point A to point B and streaming a little bit after 2 p.m.
Which I guess is
my
like,
time.
I want to say is early. I know it's still like, after people stream in the morning, but I would still call it early, yeah.
Yeah. But there's plenty of people who stream in the mornings.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but
When I was super sick, I kept waking up early and I'm like, yeah, I'll go stream. And then I started streaming a bunch. And then after I got better, I stopped streaming. I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
Last time I streamed was over 2 weeks ago.
Child's play.
Then life happened.
You can't
Exactly.
be you can't be proud of your inactivity vice.
What
I
else?
feel
do
the same
have?
way. I used to start earlier.
Yeah, no, I used to be very consistent with when I started and when I did things. That was back whenever I like did VR chat every night.
Yeah.
See,
can't
I
do that
can be
anymore.
consistent. It's just I require something that makes me be consistent.
They have a brain. Can I have a brain cell or two, please?
You need outside pressure, like
Brain cell or
coming
two?
in, being like,
Too
you
much
have
to
to do the
spare.
thing.
Oh no, I literally need that or nothing ever gets done.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am too.
Doesn't matter what
Like-
it is.
I'm hoping I can get that like self-motivation stuff going on soon.
Hopefully, as you just kind of, your work evens out.
I'm hoping that getting ADHD medication can also help me like just normalize
yeah.
myself and not like lose who I am in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah. And usually for like taking it and like losing yourself, that is usually a sign that like this medication is not for you or that your dose is way too high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
streaming's fun.
I'm finally at a point in my life where I like myself. I don't want to lose
Back
that
in
now.
the good old days.
Yeah.
No, last time I had something consistent to make me actually stream the same time every week was when I had a raid group, and well,
life kind of got in the way of that.
Do you not have the raid group anymore?
No, I had to leave because my work schedule changed.
Oh, damn.
They're the kind of group that's like, we do this at this specific time,
Oh yeah,
etc.
I grew up with WoW.
Yeah, it was Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays are
Losing
fine. It's just
oneself.
the
I
Thursdays that
lost
were
my
becoming a
mind.
problem because,
Did
well,
anybody found it?
for whatever fucking reason, they've decided, hey, you're going to be working late on Thursdays for no fucking reason. I hate it.
Nobody move. I dropped me brain.
Work.
Bork.
Bork.
Borkity.
Bark, bark.
WriterFluff
Argyle.
Scrim.
Thank you, Argyle.
Like
Work.
I said to Snow the other day, how the fuck is it over 2.5 years?
I know. Whoa.
Yeah. 2.5 years of friends.
Such good friends.
I just showed up and everyone was like, yeah, all right.
I'm surprised y'all have kept me around this long.
Oh, hush.
No.
Yes.
You just gotta find. Well, Fluff, you know when it comes to Cal, you know what you gotta find.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking dare.
What is it?
Boat's moving.
Let that stay dead.
What we gotta find?
What stated?
I don't think anyone knows what you're talking about, Cal.
Not good.
I mean, what I'm talking about, Fluff came up with.
Oh yeah.
Not. Don't you fucking dare. Let it stay dead.
Delicious.
Aye.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Ivor, to be fair.
I have no
Good.
idea.
Good.
Delicious
Fluff,
nougat.
can you be discreet about it and then say it out loud?
Oh,
She
okay.
did just say it
No.
out loud.
You have to find the dog nougat inside.
Shut. Ah,
The dog nougat.
Yeah, the dog
Yeah, the
nougat.
creamy dog nougat.
don't
Oh.
describe it like that.
Gotta get the creamy dog nougat.
Hate it here.
Gibby.
No.
That's not close to how you spell nougat, but I appreciate the effort, crazy.
I put like
Yeah,
Nugit.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's nougat.
Yeah,
It's
that's correct.
Nougat.
Damn, 600
Yeah.
seconds? You didn't have to kill him.
Listen, I just clicked the button. It's not my fault the default timer is 600.
What if I just do one? What is that gonna do?
It would just purge his messages.
I know, but would it untime out? I wonder.
Hello, crazy. You dork. But I am going to wrap up my stream because I have been going for 9.5 hours.
I think I will too. I'm kind of tired, so I think I will.
All right. Well, have a good night.
Thank you.
Since they're both ending, I guess we're all leaving. So goodbye,
I gotta
chat.
get ready for tomorrow.
That works
What's-
because I am losing my voice.
What's tomorrow?
Oh, let's see. Let's read
I
over
feel-
here.
I feel like I lost my voice a little too. Like I don't know if it's just my head, but I feel like I was voicing Rax a slightly different way than usual.
Not
Maybe
that
I
I could
just kind
tell.
of lost the tone. Maybe not.
I don't know. It sounded pretty close to Rax.
All right, pretty close.
It's in that sense of like I can't think of anything you specifically did wrong. So it was if it was off, then it was close enough to not catch my attention.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yes, I'm sending you
Thank-
off to Luna Snowtail. They're doing some VRC avatar stuff. And I love their little VTuber thing. It's very cute.
Yeah, I've raided Loon a few
But
times, but I
yes.
see someone I can raid.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goomers.
Goodbye, Snow.
What? Why are
Oh.
you saying goodbye to me? I'm still here.
End the stream. End the stream.
Well, maybe
Cut
I
the
just
feed,
wanna,
cut the
maybe I just wanna
No,
hold them here now.
no.
And just sit in this moment that you created, Vice. That you
Bye,
specially
Choco. Bye,
curated.
everyone. Love you. I'm gonna hop off.
Stop.
Uh.
Stop it.